Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Darkest Hour. Tonight is episode 41. We have Apollo, Repoze, and Ryan 6 days a week on the podcast. Let's go say hi to the boys. What up, boys?
Hello.
How's it going?
Going good, dude.
Going well. It's going well.
Beautiful.
Doing a little
Beautiful.
questing, scraping up a little old cloth,
Yeah, I'm actually on the same one. We got a full house tonight for episode 41. We got Apollo, Repoze, and Ryan 6 days a week on board. Thanks for coming, gentlemen.
Thanks for
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Yeah, we were going to do this for episode 40, but it didn't really make sense to do another roundtable discussion before people had time to play the EA patch number 2. It just didn't make sense. Like, why talk about fucking patch notes? Let's talk about the experience itself, right? So here we are. When did the patch drop? 6 days ago? 5 or 6 days ago?
something like that.
Yeah.
5 days.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Jay, what do you think, dude?
I love it. Feels good. The
Okay.
game has been saved.
Okay. That's a
Well, it
good
wasn't really
take.
saved, but
Donnie?
I'm having a good time. Obviously, it's not like the mega content patch, but I think it's added some nice, fun stuff. I mean, quests are fun. Good time, good reason to go in a dungeon and not just murder people.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Mr. Apollo, what do you think?
I think it's a great patch. Was not a fan of the skill-based matchmaking at first, but I think I just got a really unlucky day where it was unfortunate, but I think it's a great patch. One of the best ones.
Wait, how
so
can
far.
you have an unlucky day? You're one of the better
Well-
players on the planet. So who are you going up against that's making
We
you
were
have
playing
a bad day?
a scuffed comp, and I was getting bullied by rogues. One that may or may not be here right now.
Iron Mace.
I
Okay.
love rogues. That's all I can say.
All right. Ryan, what do you think?
I think it's a big W, not the biggest W for Iron Mace. I do feel like it wasn't as big as it was originally advertised, but everything landed. Everything that they added in, it landed and it stuck. I don't see any negatives from this patch so far.
I see some negatives, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, all right.
But it's not
crap.
significant. It's nothing crazy. It's just the classes. Repos, what do you think?
Honestly, I feel like this might be their best patch, like ever. I love it.
Same.
Yeah, this is the most fun I've had with the game since the early play tests, for sure. I feel reinvigorated with the game. It feels very, very good. Pretty decently balanced right now. HR's fun. I just want to go straight to HR. At first, I was really enjoying, just weight, gray gear norms for a little bit, and then grinding that AP and hitting a free high roller with a couple buddies is just way better than norms, and it's actually fun right now. It's pretty great. The classes feel pretty good, but you don't see bards, barbarians, or warlocks. Have you guys completed the Santa Claus quest?
I
Oh, yeah.
just did yesterday. I was looking for barbarians for days.
Yes, exactly. There are some classes that you barely see, which I think that's the issue that I was referring to a little bit ago.
Okay.
Do you guys see that there's, I don't know, fighters taking up 50% of lobbies? Because that's what I see. It's just
Yeah.
fighters and fighters and fighters. Kind of sucks.
Seeing a lot more
Yes, you do.
wizards.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. When you have tons of fighters, you need wizards to melt them, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wizards are so fucking strong right now. Magic Missile is a shotgun, a machine gun, and a bazooka all at once. It's terrible. I'm sure you're loving
Actually,
it,
it's
Jay.
weak, dude. It's weak.
Yeah?
I don't know
Oh,
what you're talking
really?
about.
Kappa.
Yeah, whenever a rogue pops out of stealth and starts stabbing you, and you turn and hit him with just 2 of the missiles, and he folds like a wet napkin. Yeah, it's pretty weak.
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty
weak.
weak.
Yeah, it's pretty weak, dude. So what do you guys think, just overall, we can go around. How do you think the adventure point system is serving the game so far? Do you think they're on the right track? Obviously, we're all saying this is a W patch, but to dig a little deeper. Is that the kind of system that you think is good for the game long term? Do you think this is just an experiment? Like, what do you guys think of AP adventure points and all that shit?
I think it's a good starting point, but like the system right now is pretty bad. It's basically just like treasure collected is the whole thing. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, Jay, was it? I think it was you. You were running HR, running bosses, and you wouldn't die. You'd collect a bunch of treasure, kill the boss, and come out with like 5 AP. You'd have like no adventure points.
Sometimes.
Yeah, or it would be negative sometimes, right? And you wouldn't even die.
Sometimes.
That's crazy to me. That's a little, I don't know.
Yeah, well, player kills give you like 5 or 4 AP, right? And I'm pretty sure a white
5.
bangle gives you like 5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like we wiped like a full lobby, and that's like what, like 60 points between all of us.
Yeah,
And
it
also, it
sucks.
should like average out your like points between the whole team for sure. My opinion.
How would that work out?
Just cause like, so when I was playing with Rutsy and like Matt, and we're all just fiending for the treasure, trying to get as many points as possible, and just kind of griefing each other for treasure. And it's just like weird that we're almost competing against each other in the same team for the points.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
It's a good way to put it, actually.
Yeah, I was watching them all 3 open a chest, and the first one it gets just instantly loots the treasure. Just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What ranks are you guys? Jay. Start with you.
Repoze got it. I'm still blue rank, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I got
Blue
dummy
rank number.
yesterday.
Damn.
No.
I just got to blue.
You got demigod for real?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
look, bro. I'm there.
Jesus Christ.
I collected a
ahead.
lot of treasure.
Hit him with the modifier, dude. World first rogue demigod. Yeah, that's
What
right.
the fuck? Oh my god. I
Blame
I cannot believe your demigod rank already. Holy
I'm not even
shit.
purple rank, dude.
Well, to be fair, like, yeah, I mean, it's just looting treasure, and I'm playing rogue. It's kind of easy. I'm very
Yeah.
greedy. Jay was dropping me his purples yesterday. Appreciate that, bro.
You're welcome.
Take those.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow, good for you. Putting in the hours. Donnie, have you experienced high roller? Or are you playing a lot of norms?
I haven't even done high roller. I have been getting my fucking ass kicked in normal goblin caves. So I didn't start playing till Saturday because I had like Thanksgiving shit going on. And oh my god, you would think like with the common changes that there would be like a lack of sweaters, but there it's just fully geared fighters in fucking goblin caves. So I think Repoze will be happy to know I've converted. I have been mostly a rogue player this patch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've come to the dark side. Tough McCool guy has taken a bit of a back seat.
Tough McCool
Damn.
guy. Nice.
Yeah.
After all you and him have been through, you're gonna.
I
do
know,
like
dude,
that?
I know. Well, he's getting fucking destroyed, dude. I think like, hey, this is a hot take, and I know I'm like probably the worst player in here, but like, man, some of the PVE, like especially for normals, is like a little much. Like, especially like in goblin caves. Is that just me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that bad.
I think.
I mean, the
Alright.
cave troll's
Maybe
hard.
dog shit.
Sure, the cave troll can be tough, but
Cave troll. I mean, it's just some of these rooms, man, and then like also I don't know, like the mix of like the players and all that shit.
now I will say the mob density is a little much. That's the issue.
Yeah, like
The mobs
you can go into some of
themselves
these
aren't hard, but when
rooms-
there's 10 of them, then it's
yeah,
a little.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is like fucking just before the podcast, I spawned in this room. There's like 8 goblin in this room, and if you don't have range, like if you're not a ranger or a rogue or a wizard, like it's a long process to take care of all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a fair point. Apollo,
Yeah.
what do you think about adventure points and what's your rank? And do you think it's a good system overall? Does it need changes? Obviously it does, but from your perspective.
Yeah, it needs tweak. I think kills should be worth a lot more points because it's
agree.
not even worth it. If you want to go for ranks, like it's not even worth the risk to go for kills. But I mean, that's like the main thing that I think, because like the only way you get top ranks is just going only treasure. You don't pick up any gear, because you pick up gear, then you're just losing AP, especially if you're demigod.
That's actually a really good
Need some
point.
tweaks,
That's
yeah.
true, actually. You're right. If you're picking gear up, it better be an upgrade. because you need to fill up with treasure. That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would you guys think it's a hot take to say player kill should be like the highest weighted points? feel
I
like
think
yeah.
it should be bosses and then players.
Maybe like
I think they're
scaled.
hesitant
Mm.
because they don't want people to just run people down in the dungeon like they were having in High Roller. I think that's why.
Sure.
Yeah, I definitely think they need to be worth, way more points, 30, 40, 50. But I think bosses should be the most.
Well, it's especially scuffed because the person who last hits the boss gets the points.
Yeah, that's a big issue. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Ryan, what do you think of adventure points in the system and what's your rank and all that shit?
Oh, I'm blue right now. I forgot the name of that rank, but I'm blue colored. Avenger
Pathfinder.
points, I think they're great. I agree with the points on increasing the value of player kills. Maybe make it scale to the actual player's rank, so people just aren't like farming like low rank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's a really good idea.
But what I miss is like the different categories. To be honest, like even if it was like some goofy stuff, like this player has I don't know taken the most damage from Lich or something weird besides just like flat out adventure points.
Mm.
Because I like that it's just like a leaderboard style, like you see the top 100, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are kind of like missing out on the whole rank system now.
Yeah. In a way, I kind of miss the old leaderboards, but I wasn't on them. I just thought it was cool. But you guys were grinding that shit out. It definitely was not cool. That shit sucked. So
at least there's different options. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
There was
Best
certain
rats,
boards.
best looter,
yes.
best killer, best
escaper.
PvEer.
Yeah.
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 That's
I
true.
can still have that.
Yeah, like a
Well, I don't
subset.
know.
So
I mean, does it encourage people to just farm High Roller though? That's the problem, I guess.
I think the devs want the game to be the high roller mode. I think that's what they want.
Yeah.
Norms is
yeah.
a warm up queue. It's get a little bit of money so you can buy some HR gear, and it's a teach your new buddy how to play mode. Beyond that, it's like HR. Even whenever I make a new character, like I made a rogue earlier, I've been playing fighter only, and I finally tried Barb and Rogue today. And I immediately went to High Roller, and you just level so fucking fast. I mean, like, you kill one Skelly champ. You cheese one Skelly champ at level 1, you're level 3. And you could just take one. You could kill just the champ, take a blue, and you're level 3. From killing a champ at level 1. It's pretty nuts.
We'll be taking my fighter to High Roller after this.
Yeah, I'm honestly, if you want to get
should,
rich
dude.
as a solo, go to Goblin High Roller, Goblin Caves High Roller, and just rat. Just clear one
It's a little
room.
hard.
It's not as bad as you think.
Are going like tunk 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 tunk. You know what I mean?
I gotta let the dogs bark, bro. Take them shoes off.
I guess.
I mean, bring a crossbow, cheese if you have to, but wherever you spawn, if you're in the circle, just completely clear that area, and you should be good to go. You can make 1,000 gold in a few runs. So
Fuck me.
yeah, you should try it.
I've been
It's
playing the game wrong.
better than Norms for sure.
Yeah.
Some people think ratting and soloing in crypts is the superior way, but currently with this patch and how the game is right now, I think solo HR Goblin Caves is easy mode. It really is. You might I think in 10 HR Goblin Caves, I maybe PvP 20-25% of the time. A lot of the times I don't even see another player.
I will say this: normal Goblin Caves is a fucking war zone. So you think like High Roller Goblin Caves is kind of everyone's just trying to farm?
That's where people farm. I mean,
100%,
Apollo,
yeah.
Ryan, is that where you guys farm at all?
Dude, there are times that I will not see a single person, like 0 out of 7. I will not run into a single person in HRGC because everyone's in the swarm, just like breaking crates,
Hmm.
and they just
Jesus.
disappear. It's nuts. But that's how you
Just to
climb the
get the
leaderboard
treasure.
right now. Yeah, most effective way.
Oh.
Oh yeah, true. Huh? They're just trying to loot everything.
It's crazy, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, people are they're just climbing that board. They don't give a fuck about the PvP. So I mean, some people do. Let's be real, but for the most part, not really in HR Goblin Caves. Now, HR Crypts is a different story. I mean, is that what you're typically playing, Apollo? You're always in a trio, right? Do you ever play solo?
Yeah. Well, man, I played solo a little bit this morning. I think I played like 5 high roller games, and it's kind of weird. Like 4 of those games, I saw nobody. But I don't know. I think it's just a difference in rank. So it's on a lower ranked character. Maybe people are just there for loot on the lower ranks, not really going for PvP.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Repoze? I mean, do you rat it up in the HR Gabo caves? Or you solo sometimes? Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing it a little bit like earlier. I got owned, bro, by cleric. Shit was rough.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, a solo smite cleric is ridiculous.
To be honest, like I don't play Goblin Caves that much, but I wish in High Roller like the zone was still like a little bit slower. I feel like it moves in kind of fast. Like I got that spawn on like the top right. It's like the classic bad spawn, I think. And it takes so long to clear that room if you don't just run by everything.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a goblin noob though.
What do you guys think about quests? Let's chat quests. Holy shit, it's fun. And they're pretty weak sauce for the most part. There's nothing very exciting about the quests. But even just being told you need to go kill 15 skeletons, for some reason that's fun. I don't know why, but because I do that anyway. But now it's fun. It's pretty great. But I think there is some issues with the quests. And I don't know if you guys would agree with me on this, but let's start with bossing. 15 lich kills with your trios. Last hit required. That's not good.
Yeah, that's a
That's
little
bad.
annoying.
Yeah, it's not good.
How many adventure points is a boss kill?
I don't know.
I think it's 125.
125. Yeah.
125.
Yeah, because you got to think, like, there's no health bar. You don't know how much health that motherfucker has left. There is some indicators, right? Like Ghost King screams a few times, or you can kind of tell when the lich is getting low because of certain things that he does. There's tells, but you don't know the exact health pool, right? And when you're trying to get the fuck out of that room before other players come in or the circle's closing, you're just trying to DPS that shit down. Your highest DPS character is likely going to kill it over and over and over again. What about that poor bard? What about that poor cleric? Feel bad for him.
You're getting fucked.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gotta stop
that should definitely
DPS,
be
let him
spread out.
finish it in.
Well,
If they're worried
if you
about
can,
too many
if you have that
points.
luxury, yeah.
If you're worried about too many points, just lower the points and give it to everybody in the party.
You should just get kill credit at
Yes.
least. If they don't want to split
Yeah.
like the AP, then you should at least get kill credit for doing damage.
Now, would it be like if you hit it at least one time, you get credit, or do you need to do like a certain percentage of damage? Just one hit?
They could do that. That's like the WoW route where you have to do X amount of damage to it or whatever to get credit.
Yeah, I feel like if your party kills it, I mean, give them credit. You're sitting there healing the whole time, playing your
Or
fucking
that.
drum.
Yeah.
Now, I feel bad because obviously the questing system has been something that people have wanted for so long, and it's pretty bare bones right now, and a simple system that's added a lot of life to the game, and everyone is like pretty happy about it. But I feel bad because we're probably going to rip it apart a bit because everyone wanted it. That's the positive part. But now we can only look at the negatives. And I think a lot of the collection quests are pretty fucking annoying. I understand why Iron Mace wants you to turn all 15 leather caps in at once, and why you're competing with that quest also against a 15 campfire quest at the same time. They want you to slow the fuck down and do one quest at a time. They want people to spend more time in the game. They want to capture attention for longer. You don't want people to be able to stack all 15 leather caps or turn them in one at a time so people can kill this content quickly. They're trying to pump the brakes on stuff a little bit. I get that, but it kind of sucks.
So you're saying that's like part of the design?
Yes.
Hmm.
I think.
I
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I think they're forcing you to buy a stash tab for gold sync. That's how I look at the 3K
Yeah,
gold
that's what I
sync.
think.
It's not a bad
Which
idea.
I think is smart. I do think it's a good call. It's like annoying, but it's good for the game, I think.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I think they do want people to not finish all the quests immediately. I do think they want to slow it down a bit. But I don't know. I could be completely wrong. It could just be the first iteration. They haven't had a chance to tinker more. We'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
what other negatives have you guys noticed about the questing system? Does anyone have anything top of mind? Anything that stood out or
The
was
drop rates. Honestly, the drop rate. I play this shit all day, and it took me like 6 hours to get 20 goblin ears. I couldn't imagine being like playing like 2 hours a day or something. It's gonna take you a week to finish one quest.
By
like,
the
to
way,
collect quests.
what does affinity with the Goblin Merchant get you? That's what just more items,
Discounts.
discounts.
Just cheaper to
okay.
gamble.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Interesting.
didn't know that.
Interesting. What do you guys think is the hardest quest? I'm only about halfway through them, so I haven't seen some of the later ones, but I'm assuming it probably gets more difficult, right?
There's one you have to get 15 wolf pelts
Jesus.
that are looted. That's probably the hardest one.
And a troll pelt.
Oh yeah, and that.
Wizard players are in shambles right now.
Well,
That
hold
shit's
on a
awful.
second. The troll pelt, can you use the quest reward troll pelt?
No,
As
it's handled.
Oh, fuck. That's... Dude, I'm never completing that quest. Every time I try to fight the cave troll, I get bodied because I'm bad. Shit.
Same here. Do you guys remember? You remember how we used to joke? But how do y'all feel about the found and raid thing?
I think it's good. It's
I
only
like
for
it.
quest
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
I think it's good though.
I think it's kind of necessary if you're gonna do a system like
You
this.
could just buy everything. If it wasn't
Yeah.
like that.
That's true.
It is annoying, but I think it's kind of necessary.
No, I think it was the right move for the quest system for sure.
There's a quest where you need one of each gem, like legendary. That one takes a
Holy
while
shit.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I saw
I got
someone
2
talk
of
about that
4.
earlier.
Same.
So
Damn.
close.
That's crazy.
I think Jay has 3, right? Or
I just need the diamond, dude. But I know like it's gonna probably take forever to get the one you need. Yeah.
Are you guys getting this off like the legendary gems up bosses, sub bosses, or just getting fucking lucky in a chest or something?
Gold pile.
Oh,
I've
gold
gotten
pile.
both of
Okay.
mine off of chests.
Really?
Wow.
A
like
marvelous
golden
and a
chest?
lion's head.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Huh. So the state of classes. Let's go back to that. I feel like we're only seeing half of them these days. Does anyone play Warlock? Chats. Is anyone playing Warlock on a regular basis? Anyone in here? I never see them ever.
You go into ruins,
No.
there's a lot.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Really?
Warlock
Oh.
just kind of sucks, to be honest.
yeah.
Hmm.
I
It
feel
is,
like in
doesn't
High
do-
Roller, like Crypts, Warlock's probably like the one I don't really see. I feel like I see other stuff. Barb's kind of rare, but
Yeah.
the rest is fine, I think.
I think
Is-
it's diverse right now. It's actually good. I feel like the meta's like wide open for the first time.
It's definitely better. They just need to buff a couple of classes so that it's not just half the classes being played in a new and better improved meta.
In my opinion, I think Barbarian and Warlock are the only 2 classes that are really bad. I think Bard's just underrated.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
I agree
think
with
Bard's
that.
good still.
Yeah.
I don't see how Bard could ever be bad. Even
Yeah.
with the 50 nerfs they've gotten.
What do you guys think are the biggest issues with Barbarian? Do you play Barb sometimes, right, Ryan, or are you just fighter only right now?
I play a little Barb. I played a lot of Barb last swipe. I've actually not picked up this swipe, but
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know what happened to Barb, but I agree I have not seen many. Which is weird because I feel like with this current loot everything meta, they'd be great in solos because you just sit in the swarm and that vigor gives you so much health regen. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess combat wise they've really fallen off.
Yeah. Do you think it was do
They're-
you guys think it was the stat change that did it, or just what is it?
Yeah.
I think they're too squishy.
It puts a smile on my face, bro. They're W key and left clicking everybody for the last year, and now they are like everyone else except Wizard.
About
Wizards are
time.
OP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been OP
Also-
for a year.
They can't buy like infinite Francescas anymore. So that's why I like that for geared barbs, they would have like 40 in their inventory. And now they have like
Yeah.
4.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Thank God,
Those-
dude.
Yeah, those things would hit. You get 2 tapped by those.
Yeah, 2 shot half the classes with throwing axes for 24 gold. Nice.
So how do you guys think you improve the Barbarian then? Just a little bit more natural PDR, 5 more max health, adjust some stats. What do you think would save them? Because I don't fucking know.
Maybe
I don't know.
rebuff Iron Will. Make
maybe,
him
yeah.
make him more magic resist, but keep the low PDR.
I think it makes
Yeah.
sense doing that. Like Fighter's the
Yeah.
tank and Barbarian shit on magic. I think it makes sense.
But Barbarian does have the opportunity, and they have methods to be disgusting with PDR too. I don't know. I have seen some Barbarians. Don't get me wrong; they're not complete ghosts, right? There are some Barb players, and the Barbs that I've seen that were completely geared out in high rollers, they were fucking shit up. But I saw one every like 5 or 6 matches. But the one that I saw had, you know, a wizard and a cleric with them, or a wizard and a ranger or something, and they were just going full on DPS ball, and the barb was crushing. So
Damn.
I don't know.
Do you
No,
think
now I
geared
think
up they're
about
still
it.
good?
Sorry.
I said,
They
you
should
think
be.
geared up they're still good?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know how people have always said, and even Iron Mace themselves in the description of the class, that fighter is very gear dependent. You need good gear to make that class work. It's almost as if the Barbarian has taken that throne. Like, they actually need better gear than a fighter does to be competitive, which is odd.
Maybe they could give him round shield now. That might help.
I think it's time. I think it's fucking time.
Barbarian with a
the
shield?
red shield.
Yeah, round shield, dude.
I would go round shield, horsey. I would make Barb my main for sure if I could use round shield. It'd be fun. But yeah, I mean, as a fighter, I'll go into high roller with all white gear and like a blue halberd or something like that. Just shit gear, no cape, no jewelry, white armor, blue halberd, and I can hold my own against people that are juiced. Because you're hitting like a truck. I don't think a barbarian could go in with a blue double axe and white gear and be able to hold their own. I think they would get fucking owned for sure. And I mean, to your point, Apollo, fixing Iron Will, like putting it back to 100 res from 60. But then that's a hard requirement perk, which sucks.
I think
it already
has been.
is.
Yeah.
That's true. You're
I think
right.
I think there's hard requirement stuff like that in every class.
Yeah.
Which feels kind of bad, but yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's the meta, right? I mean, you don't have to, but it's the meta. If you want to sweat, you do it.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, like balance wise, like Barb is pretty bad. It's not like unplayably bad. I think Warlock definitely is like by far the worst. Because I've seen some Barbs that do okay, but I haven't seen a single Warlock ever do anything. To be honest, that class is just awful.
Warlock, you just need like 10k minimum to make it playable. It's so bad.
It used to be kind of whatever, the Warlock with the whole spells cost health thing. People were like, okay, that's fine. At first people were a little nervous. Then they realized it wasn't so bad and it made sense for the Warlock. For some reason, the last couple of changes, it feels like casting a spell and missing one is so fucking detrimental. Like, you have to be perfect on your Warlock, because as soon as you miss a couple spells, you're down 20% of your health. It just feels so bad.
Yeah.
Is the melee?
Go
ahead, sorry.
I do think that they're good in ones, which is like, I think it's worth mentioning, right? They may not be the best threes class, but they're good solo.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. I don't think every
like a
class.
pro and con.
Yes, I don't think every class has to be god tier, viable, best of the best for threes. It's okay if there's a class that's more suitable for solo. I think that's totally fine. I
haven't played Barbarian, but I think Barb is probably still good in solos. I feel like Barb's one of the best solo classes myself.
I haven't seen a single. I've seen 2 in Goblin Caves my whole time.
That's it?
Not a ton. I've seen more wizards than barbs for sure. And, you don't see a lot down there.
Yeah.
Is the melee only build for Warlock still viable? Because I fucking loved that build. That was so fun. It was kind of brain dead and easy, but it was fun. Do people ever run that, or is it all spells still? I haven't seen any melee only locks at all.
Maybe in ones. They definitely aren't running that in threes.
Yeah.
I think here's how you fix Barb, right? you give them better perks to like pick between damage or beefiness. I think that'd be nice. You know, like give them some perks to pick kind of what build they want. That'd be a
True.
good time. Because like how fighter has like you can go Slayer or you can go like beefy fucking shield boy. Like you can kind of pick and choose a build. I think that'd be nice. If you want to be like the big dick, you know, one shot like class cannon barb, that'd be fun. Or if you want to be the beefy boy, you can take some hits.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
And then you think Bard is just underrated, Apollo? You still think it's excellent?
Yeah, I think Bard is great still, but the stat split as well. They got a little buff to like their base casting or song playing speed as well. So, like in a really budget kit, you're basically at the same point as like a BIS kit before for play speed. So
That's
it's
good.
really good.
Yeah, I haven't played Bard yet, but I know that they can just go in like any comp, right, and put in a lot of work. So they just spam buffs, or they can just crossbow, call it a day.
Yeah.
Or you go alpha front line, just send it.
Double
Should be
crossbow, smacking with a loot is crazy.
You're disgusting.
It's true.
Just
You
Katie
get,
yet, dude.
you get 2 shotguns and a guitar, and you're fucking good to go, man. It's good. Watching Katie do it was crazy, and No Food After Midnight. That guy's good too. He's a great Bard player. What else was added to the patch? Quests, adventure point system. I feel like I'm missing a couple things.
New crafting.
Oh yeah, new
Boss.
crafting.
That caught me off by surprise. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you unlock, I haven't gained a lot of rep with some of the merchants yet, but I'm assuming you could probably craft some crazy shit later, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen
There's
the
a-
banana armor, bro?
No, give me
No
the
armor?
rundown. How crazy does it get?
Apollo can my bad.
Very good. Well, there's a cape, golden cloak, and it gives you +3 all attributes.
You can make a gold cloak.
Oh yeah.
Yep. With 3 all attributes, and it costs 13 gold powder.
Yep.
So it's like 4,000 or 5,000 gold.
Jesus, that's cool though.
And
Not only
then-
that, but the gold armor has luck on it, which I think is kind of nice.
Wow, that's sick,
You can wear like a full luck set now.
dude. That's cool.
That's kind of tight.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Have you guys seen this in game yet? Have you built a gold armor or
Nope.
cloak? It must look so fucking badass. I can't wait to see it. Damn,
You're like a
Gotta build
giant
full gold
target.
set.
dude,
Yeah,
that's
I
sick.
saw someone wearing gold, bro. I'm hunting them the entire game.
Fuck
No
yeah.
questions asked.
Hell yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
What if they just like fell into a gold pile when you kill them? That'd be tight.
They melt down into an ore. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Piss bis.
Yep.
Damn. Wow.
It's kind of ugly. It's like straight, like raw ass yellow, blindingly yellow.
Is the
But-
copper shit worth it? I've seen obviously the copper stuff's available right off the bat. Have you guys made any
No.
copper shit? It seems bad.
It's cool for drip.
Yeah.
Wizards can wear the copper straw hat.
Maybe if you could use green and normals.
Yeah. Yeah. They probably should let you use green and normals.
I think so
Just a
too.
little-
Greens are at a bad spot. Greens are in a
Yeah.
really weird spot.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think Norms needs to open up to green for sure. I don't know.
Maybe. Honestly, I kind of like whites only, and the like whites and like grays and stuff. Cause like greens, people, I don't know. I
You
don't
have
wanna
way
have
more
to build it.
damage.
Yeah, you get like a lot of stats from that.
That's true.
Like the increase from like no gear to like the white gear is like, you know, pretty small, but from the white to green is like massive if you get good rules.
Yeah, someone broke it down before, like one of the old patches. I think it's like a plus 40% power increase to go from whites to greens or some shit like that.
Jesus. Wow.
And
That's
the whites
crazy,
to purples
damn.
is like 80% or something. It's not that big of a jump past green.
That's actually pretty intense.
Yeah.
They probably did the math then. I would
Because if you
imagine.
get like fizz power on every piece of gear on a rogue and you run into like a rogue that has white gear, you're gonna kill him in like 2 hits. And he's gonna take like 5 for you. It's gonna
Yeah.
be like really unbalanced.
What?
Greens also add in jewelry too, so gotta keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
But you get what,
Ooh.
plus 7 damage from just necks and rings if you max them out. something like that.
Interesting. Does plus physical power add damage to rupture?
I don't even know how it works, honestly.
I always heard that's the
You
only
just
way
kill
it
shit.
scales.
I think added physical, additional physical damage I think works. But honestly, I don't even know.
Interesting. Okay.
I know it does increase though, from something. It's a mystery to me though.
It should scale with damage and fizz power, but I think rogues start like negative, right? Like slightly negative fizz power. So it's like not
Something
too
like
that. Yeah.
noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of whack. Okay, so EA patch 2 is a W. I think we can all agree. It's not perfect, but
Yep.
it's pretty fucking good. It's reinvigorated me. I'm absolutely loving it. But I have to admit that I'm slightly disappointed that this content patch was barely a content patch. Sure, there's new systems, that is content, for sure. But I was really hoping for more, and because I'm a greedy gamer. But we are probably going to get more in what, 4 or 5 weeks? I mean, the December patch is apparently a thing. What do you guys think about the announcement of a potential no Dark Swarm ice map? Let's start with you, Repoze.
Could be fun. I'm down to try it out. I mean, it might be. I don't know. Like, would there be like a time limit still, or how would that even work? I don't really know.
I think there'd be a time limit still. Yeah, definitely.
It probably would do the Tarkov route where you just die when the timer hits 0.
Exactly.
The thing is, like, don't
Yeah.
people just camp like the extract points, or can there just? I guess there might just be so many that they can't do that, or I don't know. I
I
never
don't
played
know.
Tarkov, so
If they
But
have
they will
static
camp them.
extracts, people are going to camp them. But if it's
Yeah.
blue portals, I mean, it's less likely for sure.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Well, Kevaz Cats in your chat had a decent idea. If the Dark Swarm is out, when the timer goes off, you just freeze to death, right? You just
Oh,
that would be sick.
Mm.
You just turn into like a little frozen statue. Game ends.
that'd be kind of fun.
That's
or you
actually
start getting,
sick.
like slower because the colder you get, like the closer it gets to time being over. That'd be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
That'd be cool.
the fuck out of here.
No. Yeah,
Swing in slow motion.
I personally can't wait to play a no Dark Swarm ice map. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know. I'm not as good as pretty much everyone else here. Maybe I'm better than Donnie.
Maybe.
barely. I feel like as an average player, like half the time I'm fighting the Dark Swarm because I'm just shit, and me and my buddies aren't pros. So if we don't get a good circle, it's it's rough because we're playing high roller, right? It's rough. It's a bad spawn is shitty when you're not a god or a demigod like Repoze.
I love the Dark Swarm. I'd be living out there. Got a couple campfires, chilling.
Okay, well, I mean, all right.
I'm excited for the ice map though. Anything new?
Yeah.
Honestly, I really want some kind of map where you can queue with like 5 people. It'd be so fun. It'd be so hectic, and you have 4 of your boys. Shit would go crazy.
Imagine
like a
getting third
25
partied with the
Oh, yeah.
5-man squads. Yeah,
That'd be
absolute
sick.
war zone.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Couple
That's like an
explosions in the
actual
middle.
battle, dude.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, that sounds fun. I agree. I think 4s, 5s would make sense if they're gonna add some crazy like dragon boss. I feel like a few more adventures could help, right? I don't know. Apollo,
Sure, why not?
Ryan. I mean, what do you guys think? Should Iron Mace rather experiment? Now people are gonna think we're devs. Shit. God damn it. Should Iron Mace experiment with increased group sizes? Do you guys think that'd be a good idea, bad idea? Who gives a shit, or what do you think?
Dude, 100%. That's why I'm really hyped for the test servers that they've been talking about. I just want them to pull all the stops out. Like, imagine Goblin Caves with like 40 people, or like Crypts, but yeah,
Oh,
teams of
no.
6 and servers just crashing. Like, I want them to test like the extreme limits of the game. 6
Yeah.
wizards, all with chain lightning. That's a viable team comp now. That's actually gonna
Yep.
be meta.
You're right, actually. Why not? Now's the time to test. There's 15,000 players. People are saying the game's dead, even though the EA patch number 2 is a W. Now's the time. Everyone's already kind of like pissed off. You might as well experiment a bunch.
Yeah.
Well,
I think now's the time.
I think this is a good indicator, right? Like everyone's really excited to play because there's just something new to do. So I think, hopefully Iron Mace, they just focus on making more new shit to do, and you'll bring a lot more players back, and hopefully try to get the game on Steam. I think then the game won't be dead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Iron Mace could get down to 1,000 concurrent players. It could be just the 6 of us, and as soon as they go back on Steam, they're getting a second chance. It's gonna blow up. I firmly believe that. We'll see.
Yeah.
I also don't think. I mean, I realize that they need to make money, right? They need to generate revenue. They need to keep the lights on. They need to pay their developers and their team members. But I also don't think they should push onto Steam until the game is at a better spot. Because if they push onto Steam and people are kind of getting over the game quickly, there's not enough content, something doesn't feel right with balance or something, people will just leave. And we know how the internet is. We know how gamers are. Like the first impression is everything, right? Games rarely get a second chance. Like there's a couple, like No Man's Sky got a second chance, barely. It took years, but games typically don't get a second chance. So I hope that Iron Mace times it right. I don't know.
Yeah, I think looter shooters, right? Which essentially is what Dark and Darker is. They kind of have weird lifespans. Because like, if you think about it, like Tarkov, if y'all remember, did anybody play Tarkov before the big military map came out?
Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Reserve. Sorry. The game was not that big, and then when Reserve came out, everybody fucking played it because it was like the big patch that came out that everybody fell in love with. So I mean, you come up with the right patch and the right piece of content, you'll have a giant influx of players. It just depends. So.
Yeah, someone was telling me that was like some super Tarkov OG. It was like the game was kind of dead for 2.5 years, and then they put out a bunch of content and they dropped Twitch drops, and it just like blew the fuck up out of the game.
Twitch drops are huge.
Happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch drops. Yeah.
Iron Mace is gonna have to do that. Yeah.
Imagine they release a bunch of content, release on Steam, and Twitch drop in like the same weekend. Like it'd probably blow the fuck up.
I would stagger it. I would stagger it. I would do a content drop, let people settle into it, hit Steam, let people settle into it, and then hit stage 3. Right? I don't think they should do it all at once. I think they got to stagger things. But
I'd like Steam to. I mean, if you're gonna release it on Steam, right? I think you should release it with a fresh wipe, and then you should also release it with fresh content.
Yeah, of course.
Because I mean, if you bring a new group of players into the middle of a fucking Dark and Darker wipe,
sure, yes,
no one's gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, that's fair. That's a good point.
And why wipe without new content and then do Twitch drop? Fuck it. I don't think you need to stagger it. My opinion, but.
What do you guys think about server performance right now? I'm rubber banding more than ever. I'm rubber banding and
Really?
fucking oh dude, it's bad.
I've been rubber banding less.
Really?
Shockingly. Yeah.
Lucky
Can't explain
fuck.
it.
Lucky you.
I've had like one per like raid, but like it's been more for you guys.
Yeah, and it's always at the worst times. I always rubber band into like crossbow bolts from skellies, or I rubber band in a door and I get stuck in the door on a skelly or something like that. And some of the rubber bands last almost like a second.
Yeah.
Second's a long time for rubber band. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't. Do you guys think it's the same old story that Nexon is destroying their servers with packet overload?
Okay.
Or I'm just kidding. Is it just DDoS? Like, what do you?
Well,
that's my assumption.
I think like I don't know, the stutters are like worse the earlier in the game. And when you get down to like hell, usually it like almost never happens. So maybe it's like the amount of stuff on the map, because like at the very start there's this one room with like the mosquitoes and like a couple of traps, and like half the time you try to jump the first trap, you'll just rubber band into it because it's like really early in the game, I guess. I don't know.
And it hits you like 3 times.
Yeah, you just die.
Huh.
But yeah, I think it has to do with just like the mobs on the map, I guess. There's like maybe too many, not enough stuff is cleared or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I have heard that like people queuing from let's talk about NA West, right? Where there's a bunch of Chinese players. I've heard that if you have like high ping players on in a lobby or whatever, it makes the whole lobby lag. I don't know if that's true though.
That's not good. Holy shit.
I'd be
What
curious
effect
for them
it
to come
has.
out with a statement about that. Because I mean, this has been a problem. I feel like it got worse after EA release. Like I feel like they had it down pretty good during the playtest. Like I don't remember Rebending being too bad, but I'd be curious what they say.
It
I
definitely
think
got
it's
worse.
been I think it's been bad since they got off Steam. It's like
Yeah.
playtest 5
Mm.
and early access.
Yeah.
You think it might be the servers themselves?
I don't know how any of that works.
Yeah, I don't
neither
know.
do I.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely got worse after EA dropped. I mean, the game got bigger and more people were playing for a little bit anyway. Yeah. When you add more assets to the game, you stack more shit on, entropy rises a bit, it just gets more sluggish, slower. Oh, makes sense. Okay. So we've been going for 45 minutes. Perfect time to swap over to Q&A for a while and have a nice big roundtable discussion with chat as well as us. So, Apollo, I don't know are you streaming? Ryan, are you streaming? If you guys have your chats up and you guys have questions, please throw them at us as well. That'd be great. We can get everyone's chats asking.
Let me ask this before we get too far into it.
Sure.
As the guys that have really kind of run down the quests and stuff like that, do y'all feel like the quests are worth doing with the rewards that you get, like the perks you unlock from doing it?
I think certain ones are worth doing, like
Yeah.
Tavern Master for the extra stash tab, or Collector for the gold chest, and was it Woodsman for the trolls and wolf pelt, or the trolls pelt for a bag, stuff like that.
So do you think they need more quests in the game that like?
Also, the craftables, I think, are going to be huge. But
Yeah.
Have y'all been messing with the crafting?
Not really.
Yet.
I think even like the
Um,
grinders like aren't, but like like people even who like no life the game like turbo hard. Not a lot of people have like the gold armor yet. I think in like a week though it'll be
Different story.
like pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good that people don't have all the content unlocked yet.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what one of the best fucking parts of this patch is? Silver coins have a use. I actually like picking them up now. I make a lot of the sterling longswords. It's fun having the extra damage to undead. You fucking feel that extra damage too. It's great. I don't know if you guys have used the silver weapons yet, but it absolutely helps with clear speed. It's pretty great.
It doesn't have a good one.
Yeah,
So,
that sucks.
Damn.
That blows. Yeah.
unless you want to use the quarterstaff and offset
I
your
think-
negative.
I think a crystal sword is just better.
Yeah.
Probably. How do wizards kill cave troll? Ignite crystal sword?
I don't know. They smack it with the staff and they shoot some missiles at it, and it takes like 12 minutes.
That sounds crazy. Wow.
So, I tried doing it yesterday. It was so bad. I think I'm gonna give up on that quest for a while.
Ouch.
I feel like don't you just go like instacast and you just wait for some other guy to kill it? Maybe that's like the best way to get the pelt. I feel like on wizard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to jump troll farm. It makes me feel bad though. It's like that fucker's doing the quest too, and then finally gets his troll pelt and he just gets rolled. Yeah.
That's how it goes, bruh.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
the
them.
game. That's the game. All right, let's take some of these questions.
We are going here. Do you think quests should keep progress between characters, or should they stay as they are now, just per character?
Per character.
I think
Yeah,
per
I
character,
agree.
so you don't. Oh, sorry, Paulo. So you're not swapping and then min maxing your rolls on 8 characters. My bad, Apollo.
I think it should stay per character. Get more rewards.
Yeah, more rewards, and yeah, definitely some classes are way better at some quests than others. So I think that challenge is well needed.
Mm-hmm.
Repoze, what do you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I only play rogue, so I'm like biased because to me it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna play one character, but I mean, I could see if you play like every class, it might be kind of annoying, redoing them all. But I like how it is right now, I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember. Or I can't imagine rather being on my 5th character trying to collect another 15 wolf pelts. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I mean, how many hours does that? Isn't like a stupid drop rate like 5% or 4%? Some ridiculously low drop rate. I'm sure you've data mined it, right, Ryan? What's the drop? What's the drop rate? Don't you have it all up here?
I got
Gumby?
none of that memorized.
Come on,
I think
Gumby.
it's, there was a Reddit post about it. I think it was 3%.
3%.
3%,
Jesus
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Christ.
Someone said 250 wolves or something to get all 15 pelts.
it was-
250 wolves, like 10 on a fucking map.
That's
I think
better
it was
than 3%.
450.
450.
Yeah, I think
That's
that was the
crazy.
average.
That's insane. That's too much.
And then if you get unlucky, even like slightly unlucky, then you have to kill like 600, right? And you have to get
Yeah.
out every single time with the pelt. So like it's more like if you get unlucky, it's gonna be like 800 wolves or some shit, bro.
And how many wolves do you really see in a runes match? 4? 5? Maybe you get to
Maybe.
kill a few.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Well, according to
Oh.
the leaderboard, it's supposed to be 90 days, right? That's the wipe now.
Yeah,
Apparently.
so,
So 3 months. Like, it sort
that
of makes
doesn't-
sense. But
It's day 6 and
doesn't line
Repoze is the
up,
top
though.
rank. Yeah, it's
it doesn't make sense that they're gonna do a December-January patch. That's not 90 days out, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a placeholder. Like I don't think it's actually gonna be 90 days.
Do you guys
Well,
think
I don't
that's
know.
too long? I think 90 days is a little long.
Yeah.
With the quests and how grindy they are, maybe not too long, but
Maybe with that and the skill trees in the future.
yeah.
Hey, I know the Santa Claus quest has you killing just players. Is there specific quests later on that have you killing players at specific maps?
I don't think so.
I think that'd be
There's
a good
another
change.
I don't know.
There's another one to kill like 10 players from one of the other quest lines. Or some
Yeah.
shit.
Who has the other PvP quest?
I don't remember. It's early.
Interesting. Okay.
Strikes.
All right, questions. Where are the questions at?
Players.
Let's see here.
Because I think the idea with it, right, is that they want to give you an annoying, not an annoying, but a harder quest to get done on ruins, right? So they're gonna make the drop rate of these pelts really fucking high, so you get to ruins a lot, right? But I don't think that's the right way to do it. I think like the harder quest should be more rewarding. Like let's kill players, like kill a bunch of players on ruins or whatever. You know, more difficult to do than killing shitty dire wolves. And that way, you know, go kill 10 of each player at ruins. So that way you go to ruins a whole lot, you run the map, you don't feel as bad, in my opinion.
Food for thought.
I have a question from chat.
Drop it on us.
Question: Do you think the quest rewards should be tailored to the class you play? Because like sometimes I think like you get like a crystal sword, you know, like I'm playing rogue at it, I get a crystal sword, it's like worthless to me. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if you got, you know, class items.
Completely agree.
I think it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
just vendored my double
good
axe
idea.
quest reward. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It's as a fighter, like knowing my quest reward for doing something that's going to take a long fucking time is Mystic Vestments is like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally think it should be class specific rewards. I think it'd be better. I think people would want to quest more too. And I think people would want to quest more on multiple characters as well. I think that would help quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or choices. Just give people choices. Like WoW style quests. Like, do you want the hammer or the fucking boots? Or the ring? Pick.
Oh yeah, I'll let you
Yeah,
pick them.
get to pick.
Good.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
I
That'd
think,
actually be really good.
I think that'd be better. Yeah. More questions.
Just
What
steal
about
everything from WoW.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
they
not?
stole the rank thing from WoW, so I thought that was nice.
Why not copy the successful games? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That was me.
Mm-hmm. Augie, what's up, Augie? He says, should they try tying ruins into crypts and inferno before, for testing before the next wipe, like in the next couple of months?
You said what? Sorry.
Yeah,
And,
say that
like
again?
fill the lobby.
You know, like whenever you start in ruins, then you go into crypts and inferno, like how the maps
Yeah.
are tied together. Do you think they should retest that before the next wipe, or wait? Or Augie's just wondering like our opinions on on that. Because they only tested that for like 5 fucking days before they abandoned it. And that was...
It was like 2 days.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, too. That was like playtest 4, I think, or something. So, I personally loved it. I would like to see it come back. I would like to test it out. But that's just my opinion.
I
thought
think
it
they
was
should
fun.
do it for the sake of not wasting their time, you know. Like, you might as well just send it, even if it's slightly scuffed, just send it now, and then if people hate it, then move on.
Well, I guess they're probably maybe when they get High Roller runes out, but it'll be out because then you can, you know, you have the progression from like each High Roller map.
Hmm.
Because I think wasn't it like in the before? Could you go to Hell in the normal lobbies? I don't think you could. Didn't you start in the Crypts and High Roller, then you could go Hell, or you could start in the Ruins, which was normal mode, and then go down to the Crypts. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's only
Yeah.
2-tiered maps. And then people were just brain dead back then because they didn't know how to extract from ruins. Because, you know, there's like 3 blue portals or whatever on ruins. So you had to take the stairs to go down. And people just couldn't figure it out.
Right.
They just
Yeah.
refused to go down.
Hmm.
So I think now that people aren't so a newbie, it's probably much better.
This is a good question from Jen Manade. If you could make a quest chain for each class, what tasks would you make each class do? And I definitely think they could do something cool with this. Like wizards, for instance. Send them to the library to collect one of those fucking floating books or something. They got to jump up on top of the bookshelves, grab a couple of those magical floating tomes, and get it back out to the collector or something like that.
Kill players with each school of magic.
Yes,
or something like
exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
something like that. Each school of magic. Fighters. The fighter has to go into ruins, and you know the room in ruins that have the giant statues, like the armored statues.
Yeah.
Like maybe the fighter has to go in there and like take a piece of armor off of each statue, and then extract with it or something like that. And you know,
A rogue would be sick. Pickpocket items, get some poison kills. You know,
Yeah.
loot X golden chests or whatever. per
kill
round.
someone with a throwing knife, shit like that.
The
Yeah.
final rogue quest is like pickpocket a golden key.
Yeah.
Now, here's a flashbang version. You have to kill someone in a smoke bomb. You know.
Oh,
be
there you
cool.
go. Yeah. While your leg's broken.
What would the warlock
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Suck
Survive.
X amount
Yeah,
of
survive.
hydras.
Just get out.
Extract one.
Just extract.
Play
and-
the class for
yeah.
10 hours.
Extract once with the warlock. Here's a gold chest.
Get a ray of darkness kill. Yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah. Get a kill with a bolt of darkness after Eldritch Shield is procced. Oof, that'd be
there you go.
fucking hard. That'd be super
Yeah,
hard.
they could have one where it's like scout out 3 players with the evil eye or whatever in a lobby.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that could be like one of the
They
intro
get
quests.
spicy with
Yeah.
these. You can get a bunch of these quests for sure. Make it a little more personable or whatever.
What would druids be?
We don't really-
In bear form, have sex with another player.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Moving on.
Had to go
I
there.
thought
Had to go there.
bear fucking was normalized because of BG3. No? Okay, never mind.
My speed run still stands, dude. Rank 5 in the world.
Wait, what?
Out of the scene?
I got a 336 any % sex speed run. Yes, I did.
Whoa.
God damn.
Gross.
No, I didn't.
I want to see that at ADC or Games Done Quick or whatever TDC.
GDQ.
Yeah.
Any % sex run. Hell yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be there. That'd be funny.
Do you think there should be rank decay? I think so. Maybe. Meh. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm,
I don't know.
maybe for you
You should
guys.
have-
Maybe for you guys.
Well, maybe at the higher ranks, because that's,
Yeah.
that's what they do on like League. Like, if you're a demigod, you should have to play at least like one game like every other day or something like that. Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because a lot of people probably just want to get the skin and call it a wrap, right?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the do we know what the demigod skin is yet?
Mm-mm.
I don't think any of the rewards are listed other than the one skin.
Cat
I assume
girl
it would be
skin.
some good shit though. Cat girl. Oh wait a minute.
You know, hey, to throw it back to the
No rank
class.
decay. No.
throwing it back to the class quest shit. What if there were perk and skill specific quests? Like you have to use breakthrough and get out of 5 hunting traps or something like that. So it forces people to try other builds, perks, and active abilities. Would that suck ass, or would that be good for the game?
No, it'd be
I
good.
like that idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun actually.
I think it's okay for some of the quests to be mildly annoying, like making you do stuff
yeah.
you wouldn't normally do.
Like
That's
the
very fun.
barbarian needs to kill a player while blood exchange is procced or something like that 5
break
times.
10
or-
doors as a barbarian. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
crush
know.
100 chests and 10 doors. Or, yeah, that'd be sick. What would cleric's quest be?
Bless 5 men with the light or something.
I don't know what a
I think
cleric
that's a
would
good
do.
one. How do you feel about ranged weapons having an accuracy cone that improves with held and draw time?
Hmm.
Or like weapon sway on crossbows. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, and I never even thought of that. You should have to like. Wait, I don't even. You don't ADS a crossbow, right? So like,
No.
Mhm.
fuck that weapon's OP.
Yeah,
God, I hate crossbows.
it's
Well,
pretty
I thought when
goddamn
you
good.
shoot a bow IRL, like you draw and release, right? You don't like hold it. So I
You
guess
can
maybe
you
if
can
you
hold
hold it, you'd
you
get
can
sway.
definitely hold for a second for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would have been a good change for bows in general. I think if you draw back your longbow and you hold the arrow for longer than 2.5 seconds, it should start to shake a little bit.
I always thought too you could like release it sooner for less accuracy, less damage, you know. So you don't have to do a full draw on bows and stuff. But...
That actually makes sense. Yeah. Like if you shoot it super quick, you haven't drawn it back fully, it's got a little bit less damage, less distance, but you can push them out faster, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Add sway to regular crossbow as well, and then maybe if you crouch, it eliminates the sway, or maybe you stand still for like 3
God,
seconds.
here we go.
or
Some
I don't know.
PUBG, dude. Crouching to accuracy.
Yeah. Crouching for accuracy would suck. I don't like that.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, what other questions do we have? Let's see here.
I got a content one, which I have not done yet, but Cyclops and your thoughts on it. I've not even seen the Cyclops yet.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't.
He beat my ass, dude. He looks pretty sick though. He's got like 8
What-
attacks and stuff.
What room is he in?
The cave troll room.
He's
on
so he
one
spawns
of-
in the same room.
Yeah, it's on one of the 3 map. I think there's 3 Goblin Cave variants.
That explains it, because I do not go to the cave troll room.
Yeah.
I saw a Reddit video of a dude trying to fight it, and it has this attack where rocks fall from the ceiling,
Yep.
and he was and apparently you have to jump to avoid the damage, but the damage was ticking before the rocks would hit the ground. So it's all a little borked right now. I don't know if you guys have
It's a
fought
little
it at all,
scuffed, yeah.
but it seems a little busted right now. But they did just add the fucking thing, so I understand.
Well,
that.
it's not like that, but if like the rock hits you, you take damage anyways, because you know they like fall. So you have to
Yeah.
jump and have it not actually hit you.
And there seems to be a lot of fucking rocks. Like it didn't look easy.
Oh, there's a lot.
Like there's a shitload, and they do some decent damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the
I-
video, the guy was getting like peppered with these rocks trying to jump, and at the very end, he had like 2 health left, and he looks straight up, and a rock perfectly falls onto his face and blacks out the camera, and he died. It was so fucking funny. It was great. I felt bad for the
Ooh.
guy.
This is interesting. What about giving barbarians life after death as like a perk?
It's like
A
3
reworking
seconds,
one.
right?
It's 2 seconds where you
Oh,
don't
2
die.
seconds.
There is I
Damn.
think there's some
It'd be
things
crazy, though.
for
That's
barbarian
weird.
in D&D where if you get dropped to 0 HP, you can roll something or expend some charge, and you can go back up to 1 HP instead of falling, and you can do it every like once a long rest or something like that.
Mm.
So yeah, I think that does make sense. I think life after death, the
It's a
axe.
high thought for sure.
I think life after death kind of sucks as a weapon, but I think the property on the weapon would actually be a cool perk. Yeah, and I think a lot of people would probably take it until you fight a poison weapon rogue.
It could be it could be like a skill that you have to activate, and it like lasts for like 5 seconds. And if you die during that time, then you get the 2 seconds.
Oh,
but-
like the
yeah.
Zillion ult.
yeah, I think
No,
a perk would be
literally-
too OP.
Somebody in your chat said give them the Trendemir alt as a skill. No. Anybody that has played League of Legends and has played top lane, you don't want that.
Fuck
You do
Tryndamere.
not want a Tryndamere all in your fucking game, dude.
Yeah, Tryndamere sucks.
I mean, really, they get like one more swing in those 2 seconds, man.
Would the skill be recoverable with a campfire, Apollo, or one-time use in raid?
I don't know. Probably I would just put like a cooldown, like a minute cooldown.
Jeez, a 1 minute cooldown on that? Yeah,
That's
there'd be a
gotta be
lot
once
more,
a raid,
a
dude.
lot more barb
really
players.
strong.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's why I'm not on the balance team.
yeah, that seems really fucking hardcore.
I was saying the other day, I'm surprised. Like, I don't know what the actual rule is in D&D, but like, I'm surprised Barb isn't more about like the lower you are, the more fearsome they become. They have like one perk, but like, I always thought Barb is like, oh, he's 10% HP, he's gonna be like fast and like turbo strong, but that's not really how it is in this game. I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to play a Barb. Like, you get really low and you just really fast and you hit really hard, but you die in one hit pretty much.
They could just buff the shit out of Berserker or whatever it's called then.
Exactly.
Make it a little
Yeah,
better.
sure.
Because it caps out like 30%, right?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
They could add, extra 1.5 move speed with every 3% extra damage you get with Berserker or something like that. I think that's actually a good idea, Repoze. You become a bit of a speed demon and you hit like a truck when you have fucking 10 health left, right?
Yeah.
So you got to dodge that last ranger arrow. But if you do get to the ranger, he's going to die to, immediately to your quarterstaff headshot or whatever. I kind of like that. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wow, look at
Sounds
you,
fun.
Repoze. Wow. Nice, dude. Nice, bro.
This guy's changed. He's talking about buffing Barbarian.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
What the fuck?
I might play it if that was a thing. That just sounds fun.
That sounds cool, actually, yeah. All right, more questions. Let me read this one, make sure it's not bad. We've talked about this before. Question, what about adding an instance area where you and your party can load into a training area where you can test gear, 1v1 each other, blah, 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 spawn mobs, practice on. We've talked about this many times. I'm pretty sure everyone wants that. Some sort of like hangout space, a guild hall with like a training area, in the back or something like that, where you can duel your buddies risk-free, where you can smack a fucking target dummy. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
It's like player-owned houses on RuneScape plus Nightmare Zone. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be. I'd like it if you had to earn it.
Yes, of
you
course.
could like buy it. But I feel like if you give that to people, the game is gonna get. People are gonna get a lot fucking better at this game. We're gonna have some really good PvPers if you can sit there and just like practice PvP for hours and hours with your homies.
I mean, Tarkov offers like kind of in offlines,
Yeah.
I guess you can't PvP, but you could like get better at the game.
Yeah.
Some of the most fun I had, sorry to bring up WoW again, but some of the most fun I ever had in WoW was just going outside of Orgrimmar and dueling for fucking hours and hours and hours against like the same
yeah.
4 or 5 people. Loved it.
That's an MMO. A little different.
Kinda. I mean, how big is that massive world when I'm standing in one spot for 8 hours and just dueling the same 5 people over and over again for 5 hours? Not going anywhere else, not experiencing the world, no quests, no raids, literally just dueling 5 dudes outside of one city. It's pretty small.
Yeah.
That's a contained thing, right? I think it'd be super cool in Dark and Darker. That's just me though. But I definitely want a guild hall. I think that'd be sick. Imagine like actual in-game guild wars. Like it's a 10v10 map, and it's a fucking giant battlefield.
Oh, I'm hella down.
And
How
you
the
just-
guild be talking shit?
10
dude.
people
Alright.
here, 10 people here, and you get 1 life, and you just fucking run in and you fucking try to kill each other. That'd be sick.
That sounds. Wait, you
Yeah.
know what'd be cool? What if like all of the adventure points of your guild were like added up? You had like a guild adventure point score, and then you get like guild points that you could spend on your hall and get like cosmetics and shit.
Oh,
Love
dude,
it.
the poaching would go so hard, dude. Try and get all the like top rankers in one guild.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, all like the big streamers and YouTubers would team up for sure. It'd be
100%.
some trillion dollar corporation against all the little guys. That's what it'd be.
Okay, yeah, that's actually true.
That's what it would turn into.
There would be that one sick guild. You guys like where it'd just be these people that just fucking hate streamers, and like
Yeah, it's weird.
their whole mission would be to
The
just
Reddit guild.
destroy them. Yeah, the Reddit guild. And they would be they'd be
Oh, crap.
unemployed, like, just the most sweaty gamers, just all day every day, just hating streamers.
The streamer
content
hate
would be amazing.
Yeah, the streamer hate on the dad subreddit is intense, man. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Whatever. Musey says thoughts on creating a passive for each class. Now I don't know if you're referring to like the passive perks that you can equip, or are you referring to an extra one or what? Because I have thought before that it'd be cool if when you do hit max level that maybe you get access. No, that doesn't work though, because if you're max level and you go into a norm against a level 1 and you have 5 perks and they have 1, that doesn't work. So never mind.
I think maybe they think because like some people say like rogues should be able to lockpick just innately, but that'd be weird because like there's nothing in the game for any other class like that. Like everything, the only thing that's different between the classes really is like the stats at the start and like what they can wear. So like I don't know if I don't know if that would work.
At least
like,
given hidden pockets, I agree. Sorry.
Well, I don't think rogues should be able to just have lockpicking. I wouldn't really because that doesn't really like fit in with the game. Like it's the only class that would be able to
Bards
have something like that.
Bards can crack open chests and doors.
I still think they should remove lockpick perk, and maybe even the lockpick song.
I didn't mean that.
agree.
I just meant like an innate like passive, not like the only person that can lockpick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see. Interesting.
Well, I don't know. I guess they could do it. I don't know.
Someone's asking about a world boss event. It's not an MMO. Like you have to go into a match. So I don't know. I mean, unless there's like some, that's already the case. Like you just go down to hell and like people are competing to fight the Lich anyway, right? So
I'd
The
be curious to
equivalent would
talk
be
with.
roaming
Oh,
bosses.
good.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna say I'd be curious to talk with Iron Mace and see how MMO-y they want to get with the game, like what their vision is how, of how far they want to take it.
oh, that's like one of the big things I want to ask Terrence and
Yeah.
SDF if they ever come on the podcast. It's like, what is the long-term goal? Like the game is really cool right now. Everyone's loving it. We're loving it here, obviously. It's, you guys have done a great job, but what's the long-term goal? More people on teams on bigger maps, staying in raid longer, or do you think that this is the right formula and just double, triple, quadruple down on what they have going right now? I don't know. I would like to see them open up the game more. I would like to see bigger maps. I hope the ice map is really fucking big with no dark swarm, with like 30 people on it.
Well, I was gonna say, we were talking about like squads and stuff earlier, like gaining size. I think if you do that, you're really gonna make like the maps wider. Like less single man hallways and stuff like that. If you're gonna have 5-man squads,
That's true.
that'd be really frustrating.
Yeah, you don't want to have 5-man squads in the crypts, but if the ice map is like super opened up, not a lot of little corridors and shit, sure. 4 or 5 people in a party would be cool.
I want to have EVE Online, where I have like my 1,200 man ship fleet.
I mean, personally, the mod that I want to make with a couple of guys is very similar to Dark and Darker. It's like a first-person looter thing, but it's open world. It's almost like Dark and Darker meets DayZ in a way. That would be sick. Imagine like a big, giant open world map. Like they have all the stuff, crypts, goblin caves, ruins, sure, the ice map. But what if there is a big open world map that you can enter if you want as well? I think that'd be cool. Does that make sense for the game? That's 2 games in one at that point, though. Maybe it doesn't work. I
don't know. We're crackpotting. We're definitely building up the tinfoil.
A little bit. All right, more questions. There's a lot of questions flowing. Is optimizing for Dark and Darker?
Royale, dude.
Is optimizing for Dark and Darker mobile a waste of developer time since they should first focus on PC? Zilmo, it's not Iron Mace making the game. They have entered a deal with the people that made PUBG Mobile, and it's a completely different team. They've licensed it out. So it's a different
Pretty much just sold
team.
it to them, so for the another company to make it. They probably have zero input.
Yeah, they'll make revenue and some money from that when the game comes out for sure. If it's successful, they'll make millions of dollars from Dad Mobile.
Which one of us is going to be the Dad Mobile guy? Who's you're gonna play it, Jay?
I will buy a new phone If it's good
Yeah.
at all,
Really?
I'm buying a new phone, bro.
One of
You
those
want to catch me with
foldables?
the blue stack or whatever, where it goes on PC? I'm about to be playing that shit.
Oh my
Mouse and
God.
keyboard. I'm gonna be smurfing on these guys.
Wow.
Imagine
tapping
looting
the
a
screen.
bangle though, like a cracked bangle. It's gonna take you like an hour to get that pixel lined up.
Just trying to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Click it.
dude, this guy won't stop asking. What do you think about a named lantern that breaks stealth?
A named
idea.
lantern that breaks
That's a great
stuff?
idea. What
All
do you mean?
lanterns should do it.
Like what? You mean like
Holy
throw it at a
candle.
Oil
door?
lanterns.
I don't know about
oil
all
lanterns.
lanterns.
Oh.
Oil lanterns should totally break stealth, if you ask me. You got pointed at them, like you're an inspector from like the 80s or the 1800s or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah. Are we still in
No.
Maybe if
crackpot
it's
territory?
like specially crafted, maybe that. But
Badzu asked, "What do you think the next class will be after Druid?" I think they said it was going to be Monk. So that's my guess. Let's see. Any questions in your chat, Apollo or Ryan?
Here's one. Well, it's kind of a question, but backpacks. We've got hints of them coming.
Hmm.
What's going to be their place in the game? Do we want them to be like in the game? We do have a lot of items now. There's a huge array of items, quest items, bunch of random gear items now. I don't know. Is there a place for backpacks in Dark and Darker, or is it limited space part of the game? Is that mechanically where the game belongs?
I think if they do the 3-floor system, then backpacks. The
you go.
original good idea I heard was like you can have expandable storage, but if you start filling it, you get like a movement speed penalty, or some maybe action speed or whatever. All of it, just slight hits.
Yeah, you can toss the bag on and you fill up your inventory. Nothing changes, but the second you start putting shit into that bag, weight comes into play.
God, we're gonna have the Tarkov meta where you fucking throw your bag in the bushes and go PvP, dude. I don't know.
And then you're gonna need the mule stim, dude.
They're like
Or
a
the
rogue
mule
will run
ale.
by.
You gotta pop
Pick
a
that up.
mule, get to extract in time.
Mm.
I mean, maybe I think it's worth testing for sure.
Imagine a full plate halberd fighter with a full backpack on, walking 1 mile per hour.
That's your problem, bro.
That'd be funny.
Why you got
That'd
so
be a good
much
time.
loot?
Mhm.
Greedy.
Yeah, and the second you like roll up on him, you just hear ding 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 ding. He's dropping all his gems,
Exactly.
dropping out the bag.
People
my
will do
problem-
that.
Oh yeah.
If we do that with
100%.
the 3-map thing, is the meta just going to be to kill everybody on ruins and then just loot for the rest of the time and fill up your bag? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Might
by
become-
then they would have the connected lobbies. So you kill
Yeah.
everyone in one
Oh.
lobby, and then the next lobby is just gonna be full again.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Oh, dude, bosses will be impossible if that happens.
Yeah.
Like down in Inferno, that's gonna be a mess. But I mean, I'd love it. It's gonna be just absolute chaos. But
Be a good time.
dude, the bosses will be crazy.
They'd have to buff boss loot at that point.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think they'd have to change the map too. I feel like I don't know. I don't like how like the whole Inferno is connected by these like narrow doorways.
Yeah. It may be. Well, it's a narrow doorways in a wide open room, so it's just Ranger heaven if you get in a bad spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Ranger born in heaven, in hell.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't there
let's-
supposed to be like another floor or something? Like a.
That's what
fourth?
I thought. Yeah.
I
Didn't they
know.
say something about that?
I think
Ryan
Ryan made
would
a
know,
video
he'd
about
mind
that.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah,
Ryan.
they added something called the downstairs as a center module.
Holy shit! I thought I was watching a
That's a-
video right then.
What is it
days a
called?
week. They called it the downstair. So it had the same naming convention as the runes downstairs. So like on the original runes map, how there are like 3 sets of downstairs.
Hmm.
They had that as a
Yep.
center module on the Inferno map. I haven't checked, so I haven't data mined that specific folder. I guess I say in a
Get
while, so I
on
don't
it,
know if
bro.
it's still there.
Get on it. Come on.
Where do you go after hell though? Do you go like the fucking shadow realm? Like
Super hell, dude.
Ultra hell.
Giga hell.
Well, there's like
Yeah, I don't
multiple
know.
layers of hell, but I think they'd need to spruce it up past hell, right? Like maybe you go to a different dimension and fight, like illithids or some other sort of like cosmic crazy D&D creature or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
That's what I was
That's some
hoping for.
nerdy shit. That's some like hardcore nerd shit right there.
Okay, this guy's got it right. The Nightmare Realm or something like that.
Ooh, or the Shadow Realm or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
The cow level.
Okay, if Dad
cow
put in
level.
some sort of cow level, like a sheep or a chicken level or something like that, that'd be fucking awesome. I hope they do that one day.
Yeah, I'm sure I got one guide yesterday, but someone hit me with the, have you heard about the new gold portal, Repoze? Hmm?
They gotta add that.
Someone said that yesterday, so maybe it was just bullshitting, but
What would that be? What would a gold portal lead to? If you could put it
I
in
just
right now.
Honestly, I just want like rare spawns, to be honest. And like one of those could be like a gold portal that just you get, a little bit of extra treasure and then you get a blue or whatever. But I feel like extremely rare stuff like that would be like cool. Like you see, like a skeleton has like a 1 in 10,000 have like a gold sword. You kill him and you get, like 5 golden teeth or something.
Sure.
I feel like
It'd
that
be fun
shit's
to have
Yeah,
like
rare
a
mobs.
little
Yeah.
loot goblin from like Diablo. It'd be a good time.
I do think rare spawns is just free content that people would go nuts over. Because like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's just say it is a loot goblin. Like, you know how crazy that would be? It would draw so many people in. It would make like
Yeah.
the best POI in the game pretty much, and it's mobile, just running through rooms and shit.
Because I feel like for new players, like if I was brand new to the game, you play for like 8 hours, and like you think you're starting to like know everything, and then boom, like this one mob you've never seen has like a golden sword. It's like, what is that? Just like a
Yeah.
cool feeling.
Yeah, like maybe instead of like the wraith spawning in where it typically would, maybe like 1 in 100 fucking raids, you might see that other boss in the wraith spot instead of it. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I still think they should add roaming bosses. Make them very rare to spawn. Maybe like some hellhounds that just roll in the swarm or something, I don't know.
Oh, that's
A
cool.
think it would
swarm
spice up the game.
boss?
Boogie Boy said whenever
what?
that thing
I
dies.
said a swarm boss, dude. That'd be kind of
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, a boss
Yeah.
only in the swarm. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I like
That'd be
that.
interesting.
That's a really cool idea.
You turn it into like a horror game at that point, bro. That would be terrifying.
I think they could add.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what the Rat King is? It's a D&D enemy. It's fucking cool.
So bad strange. Isn't he like
so bad as a boss?
The Rat
Yeah.
King.
Yeah, they could put like a Rat King or like some nasty fucking enemy in the Dark Swarm. That'd be cool. Or a giant swarm bug. Yeah, that's cool too. Leliex said just a giant swarm bug. Because they're all a bunch of little tiny little shitty scarabs. Imagine just a fucking giant scarab the size of a Great fucking Dane. You gotta take that thing down. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I think Red Frost brings up a good point. Succubus win. Like when's our hot boss? We have a lot of ugly bosses.
Mhm.
Let's I want to kill something attractive.
Yeah, succubus for
like-
sure.
like 6'4" high heels, very
here we
aggressive.
go.
You've been a bad boy. You just
Hold on. Keep going. What else you got? Finish the description. I'm interested.
Turn my cam off.
This poor bastard, Mom More Hot Pocket, has asked this like 8 times. How about a bonus daily quest?
Sure.
I'm
why
cool
not?
with that.
Oh yeah, I
that'd be
like
cool.
that.
Just
yeah.
They could copy
Fun.
Tarkov. I think that's
Bonus daily quest, a daily class specific quest, like that kind of shit's fun. Why not?
Could be,
Add it in. It's not
I
gonna
feel like
do
when they-
damage.
When they added that into Tarkov, it was like kind of underrated until it hit, and then I feel like it was a really good change to the game. Just gives you some extra shit to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Z16 says, just make sure the attractive boss has nice feet for Repose.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
I was thinking of like a good amount of cleavage. Maybe like some pretty hair.
Feet.
I don't really know
cleavage.
We're talking about a fucking demon here. You want to see demon tits? Really?
Well,
Yeah, why
succubus
not?
tits. We were talking about succubus.
I know.
And
Still.
she tells me I've been
Come on.
naughty and like how I need to stop being a bad.
You
You know what I
never
mean?
had- You never had the nude mod in WoW where the succubus was naked? I'm just saying, dude. It was a banger
What?
back in the day.
I
No,
can't.
you never
can't
seen
say I
Night Owl
have.
titties? Oh,
No, I
my.
didn't know.
here's
I
my
didn't know there
problem.
was a nude mod, but I have some YouTube and
You
video
guys
later.
missed out.
Here's my problem with mods, right? I'm not like a video game horny guy. Like if I'm horny, I go somewhere else and I deal with that. I don't want to have to work for my horny. All right, like I want that to be taken care of, and I don't want to have to like play a game for 8 hours and just be like edged for however long I'm gonna fucking play this game. This is not what I'm into. Okay, personally speaking.
Thanks for telling
All
us
I'm
that.
saying
Thanks, bro.
is when I go quiet in like the corner of the room and you guys are like, "Where's Jay?" Don't worry about it, man.
Okay. My
Got
God.
the Dommy Mommy boss rolling up. I hit the 1v1 real quick.
But like, as
In the
far
words
as
of
Skyrim
Jay,
mods go,
huh?
right? Have you guys? I haven't really gotten into modding a whole bunch of Skyrim, but I did get like really into modding New Vegas. Half the fucking mods are just tits. Like it's fun, but I'd rather shoot things and like have cool new content than just boobies.
You sure
I
about
don't
that?
see the problem. What are you complaining about
Yeah,
here?
tits are
Maybe
cool.
I'm complaining. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
like
don't know.
boobs.
Just saying, there's a lot of porn out there, moddable porn, and I don't necessarily get it. Because there's consumable porn out there. Like, go consume that. I don't like the install process for most mods is such a pain in the ass. Like, I'm not gonna sit there for 3 hours just to put bouncing tits in my Skyrim. Like, it's just not what I want.
I think I totally agree. Could you link a list of mods
Yeah,
in chat?
I got you.
Like,
So we
Nexus
can
mods,
avoid
I
them.
got you.
I haven't played Skyrim in a while, but I would. Let's get more questions. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a good question from Drimmy or Drimey, one of the two. With all the things Iron Mace has said they wanted to add to the game and all their plans, how long do you think it will take for IM to actually release the full game? And I don't mean like, here's the 1.0 release with more content planned. Like, when do you think the game will be full up, full content? How long? I think it's
Are you
Not the
How long?
Let's
Are you
start
saying
with
like it won't be updated anymore after like a
like
certain
like
point,
all, like
or-
sure they would update and stuff, but like the full gamut of plans that they actually have, like all the current planned maps, all the current planned classes, all the items they want to add, and all the quests and bosses they want to add. Once that's all done, sure, obviously they're gonna have to go into the office and brainstorm more shit, sure, but let's just say their current roadmap, which we don't know what it is. They have said though that they want like a big dragon fight. They want more maps. They want more weapons. They want like 12, 13 total classes. How long? The question is like, when will that day come? When they feel satisfied that the game is filled out and good to go and done.
I think we should call it 1.0. I'm going 5 years.
5 years,
5 years, damn.
bro.
It's not a bad take, dude.
Tarkov's not even at 1.0, right? And they're like 8 years in or some shit.
Yeah.
I
mean, Life Service
Tarkov's
games,
a
dude.
much bigger game.
That's true. I was
Yeah.
gonna say 3.5, 4 years. 5, 3.
I
4.
feel like just how many classes do they want? You said 13.
12 or 13 that we know of.
I feel like just that is gonna take we won't have them probably for like 2 years. I feel like every class.
Well, we only have 4 or 5 left, right? We have Druid, Monk, Sorcerer, Paladin, and then maybe Artificer.
I would say that the classes aren't too far out. Maybe another year.
I
Yeah,
think
maybe
that I
2
think all
years.
the classes will be out by the end of 20. Oh, I was going to say 2024, but that's ambitious.
We're gonna get
Maybe
Druid in
you're
3
right.
more.
Actually, holy shit, maybe it will take longer than we think.
I'd say probably 2 classes a year.
I mean, what they added Bard in April, finished it on EA. Then Warlock.
Yeah.
Is that only 2? Oh shit! And then we're about to get Druid, so 9 months we've gotten 3 classes, or so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So a year and a
Wait,
half. Year and a half is
Is
my guess.
Warlock even finished, or
No, no.
are they still?
I don't
Okay.
think
They're
so.
still working. It's still
I
a work in
hope not,
progress.
yeah.
It says work in progress.
Oh yeah.
Dresbani, we are literally doing our Q&A section right now. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in chat. Good question, Jeremy. Thank you.
But I think from Iron Mace's perspective, hopefully never. Hopefully I think if they could choose, they want to keep making this game forever and just keep adding on to it, like live service.
Well, they've reiterated many times that they want to go at least 5 years. Right?
Oh,
They
there you
have
go.
a 5-year plan or whatever.
They said a decade.
Damn.
They said a 10-year plan.
Yeah, they said 5 or 10 years. Yeah. at some
Oh,
point.
okay,
But I remember probably like maybe a month ago, I was like, man, I really hope this game doesn't die off soon. SDF popped in out of the shadows, and he was like, "We're going 5 years, buddy." So
Damn.
Oh, man.
Please ban teamers, especially streamer teamers. Why especially them? Because you can because you can see them. Is
Get
that
Repoze outta
why?
here,
Because you
dude.
can watch them. That's why you want them banned.
Live ban his
crap.
account, Iron Mace. Live ban it on the
I
pod.
would milk that.
That's hilarious. When do you guys think the skill tree's coming out? I don't think it's coming out in 6 weeks.
Never.
I think it's coming out in like 4, 5, 6 months is my guess.
I think since
6
they want a
months?
multi-class with it, I don't think we're seeing that until the final class comes out. To be honest.
Multi-classing is a terrifying thought. Oh, Jesus Christ. But also the thought of the skill tree training, talent tree shit coming out and having to grind out getting our fucking perks and skills to where they currently are. I know I've harped on this a lot, but I mean, Ryan, Repoze, Apollo, what do you guys think about that? The plan they have for the talent trees, the training. It's essentially level up the current perks and skills we have in the game to where they are. So they'll be weaker than they are currently.
Hold on. You did say that, and Terrence said that they're looking into WoW talent trees as a response. So.
Oh shit, that's right.
Just to preface that before you guys answer.
There you go.
Okay, I forgot about that. That's a really good point. Thank you.
Wait,
Well,
give me
what
a
are
brief rundown.
WoW? Yeah.
Sorry.
What are WoW? Okay, so WoW is like, we'll go with like mage because it's pretty easy to explain. So like they have like fire, right? Where you spec into straight fire spells, you get new fire spells, and then you get added stuff like slow, or you get like like better crit damage, bigger damage. You get new abilities, pretty much it. Then the ice is like you have more survivability. You have a lot of freezes and stuff, and then you do more damage to frozen targets. And then arcane is like instant casts. Like an instant cast slow that reduces their attack speed and stuff as well, just stuff like that. So you like specialize in the elements pretty much,
or specialize in gear too. Like maybe there's a tree that allows you to pick, like, do you want to be really good with crystal sword, magic staff, or the book? And if you go down the magic staff route, maybe you can cast spells once you've finished putting points in. Maybe you can cast spells as fast or a little bit faster than a base book. Shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. Shit like that. I think that'd be really, really cool.
If they pull it off, that could be really cool. Like, have different builds that you can actually spec into. Because right now it's kind of like you got like one choice, maybe a couple different perks, at least for wizard, that change your playstyle a little bit. But otherwise, it's just everyone's kind of playing the same game. But
that's right.
Yeah, I mean, like in WoW, there's for the warrior, there's like protection warrior where you're like the tank, and then there's fury where you're like two-handed. I mean, you use like dual wield.
Slayer fighter.
Yeah,
Slayer fighter basically, and you do a bunch of DPS, and then they have arms, right? And arms is really good at PvP. And
it's your big two-hander.
That's their and they have a big two-handed sword. So it's just you pick a class and you specialize what you want to do in that class. So
I would love that.
You can also go hybrid, which you can like spec halfway into each tree and like really run like a diverse build.
But if you do decide to dig into a specific build, rewarding people with some new perk that they can unlock or an active ability, that'd be nice. That'd be great.
Speaking of WoW, are we gamers? Are y'all gonna play Seasons of Discovery? Not gonna do it.
I want to, but like, isn't that like? I've never played WoW, but it sounds so fun. But like, I feel like that's a game you sink 1,000,000 hours into, right? I know it's locked to like level 25, so maybe not at the start of SOD, but I don't know.
I can't go back. I mean, I've been playing WoW since I was 17, man. Like, I can't do that shit anymore. I have spent way too much time in Azeroth. I can't do it. I'm done.
Can't go back.
I'm done. I can't.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours.
I'm going back, baby. Take me back.
I'm gonna get
Take
knowledge
me
check.
back.
I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Well, there's supposed to be like brand new stuff, right? So it's like
there'll be new shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm recently unemployed. All right, I'm looking to just full degen. I think I'm gonna move this down to the basement. Like,
I'm starting a job Friday. I definitely can't play WoW. Like the last time, when WoW Classic first came out, I had just left a job and I was gonna do something else later on. And I've said this before. I played 7 days a week, 18 hours a day, just fucking leveling my stupid warrior. I got to 60 on my arms warrior in like 3 weeks, which is not okay. That's not okay. And I like 6 weeks in, I was raiding MC. I was like mostly bissed out for the most part for my arms warrior. Had a good guild doing the thing. The guild shit drama was a whole nother story. But 6 weeks in, 6 weeks in, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. This is Groundhog Day to the max, but like a bad version because I'm hunched over a keyboard in Azeroth. Like I'm not learning how to play the piano. Like I'm playing wrong. Yeah, I mean it was fun. Like I had a good 6 weeks, but I was like, I have to be done with this. I've been down this road before, years ago, multiple times. I can't do it, so I'm done with WoW.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh shit!
Sam, do you
I
think?
was an alpha chat game. Sorry, Ren.
Oh no, you good. Do you think Dark and Darker will ever have that kind of XP grind? Because right now you get to like 1 to 20 in a day, less than a day, like a couple
Like 4
hours.
runs.
Yeah, 4 runs.
4 high roller solo runs.
Free HR, yeah. Because that's like the
There
power
probably will
cap,
be.
right?
There probably will be something because quests give XP, but by the time you complete any quest, you're already level 20.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes. So
Surely
what if
they
that
thought of that.
XP is added to like the training and like unlocking talents faster? So you hit 20, you're questing, and as you turn in quests, it's helping push like as you're questing, you're training.
Your talent tree.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Feel like
Yeah.
it sounds fun, but it's kind of annoying. Like just when you have less perks than someone and you like know you lost because of it, right? So it'd be like even worse if there's like some no life is like me is just full talent and you're like not that far into it and you're just gonna get demolished.
Yeah. That's how it goes
But
right
I
now,
know,
and it does suck.
progression is cool, I guess.
I think the progression should probably focus on ease of gearing up. I think that's what it should help with, like the affinity with traders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
'Cause it would feel real shitty to just get fucking perk checked by some guy who has like a full multi-class tree, and then you just had don't, and you're still level 20. That wouldn't feel good.
Well, I think that's kind of the point of questing right now. It gives you better vendors. Like now I can buy blue Taylor stuff because I haven't maxed out.
there you
An
go.
idea, but
All right.
I'm a little underwhelmed on the amount of stock. I thought you would get like way more items, especially maxing out a trader, but really didn't get that many. Kind of sad.
Orphanius Prime says, what if there was a bounty system where your team could get a bounty on them showing your location to the lobby and give loot if you kill the bounty or survive, either random or based on previous extracts kills? I don't think random is cool, because if you're like little Timmy level 3 going into your crypts with Bozo and Dum Dum, your other level 3 buddies, and you guys are randomly picked as the bounty, you're just gonna get fucking slapped down real hard, real quick. Maybe if it's like an HR only thing, level 20s only, and it's based off, let's say it's you haven't died in like 10 fucking runs and you've killed 50 people. Sure, I could see a bounty being tossed on. But then it's like, do you want to punish the really good players? I mean, I do personally, but does Iron Mace? I don't know.
This is your Apex Champions. Banners drop from the center of the map with a picture on it. Yeah,
that's funny.
That'd be fun. I don't know.
I like bounty system, but I feel like we're just gonna get stream sniped to all hell, to be honest.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are
we could
already
stuff like
playing
that.
a bounty system.
That would be a good
True.
thing. How does that work with Apex streamers? Do they get like targeted a lot for stuff like that? But I guess since it's 100 people, probably not. Or is it 50 or 60 in Apex? Something like that.
I don't know how Apex works.
Highest ranked player in the game gets the bounty.
That would suck if you're just the bounty in every game you go into because you're high ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd suck. Repoze right now would be in like 99.9% of the games. The bounty every time.
If you get caught teaming, you get the bounty.
Oh, crap.
Oh no.
Reddit
Perma
decides the
bounty.
bounty.
Perma bounty on Repose. Shame on you for doing that, by the way.
Yeah. Ooh.
What the fuck, bro?
How could you, dude?
Now the evil thing is that we killed the people we teamed with after. That was
Oh,
the
shit.
actually good part.
Then you know what? That's just good content.
Yeah.
Fuck the haters. Good for you.
I actually felt bad, and I usually don't feel bad, but yeah, they
You
really
didn't feel
trusted
bad.
us with all their hearts.
Oh, that is pretty sad.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. It's just
Yep.
pixels. Fuck their pixels.
Get good.
More questions. Let's do like 2 more questions and we'll call it. And then I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm fucking starving. Any questions in anyone else's chats that look adequate? What do we got? Oh, what do you guys think about the Sterling sword, the silver sword, with the 15% extra damage to undead? It was like sort of the suggestion that I made, like add in a PvE stat to the game. It's not exactly what I said, but what do you guys think about seeing more shit like that? Like, what if gold weapons did extra damage to demons or some shit? Or I think that's good for the game. Do you care?
I think it's cool, but I think they need to add more options because like certain classes just kind of get unlucky. Like rogues, like they get short sword, and that's like the best DPS weapon, so they're up good. But
Yeah.
then you got wizards, and a crystal sword is better than the sterling quarterstaff, and that's the only one they can use. So
Yeah.
it's kind of unfortunate.
Wizards don't
That's
even
true.
get any. They get nothing from it.
Bro,
Yep.
imagine
You
if
have
you could make a
magic,
gold
so-
book. That would be so sick.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be crazy, actually. Wow.
You're just gold addicted, huh? You just want everything gold.
Pretty much, yeah.
I love
Where's the
gold.
gold goblin?
A gold book. That's kind of sick. Gold
Gold
pages.
troll boss. What do you think, Repoze?
Maybe. Rare spawn.
Okay. He's not saying no.
I think yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean I think it'd also be cool if there was like more like right now it's only undead. There could be like bonus damage to goblins,
Yes.
or something.
Man.
You
Absolutely.
could specialize.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of
Add
a good
in,
one about sterling armor. Maybe less damage taken from PvE or some shit.
Yeah, less damage taken
no,
from
that's
undead.
good.
Would be tight.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit. 15% or 10% less damage from undead when you're wearing silver. That's cool.
Oh, dude, the necromancy will go hard if that comes out.
The
I'm gonna
silver
trail
necro.
like 15 skeletons in and just tank them while I end this.
Not like this, Joe. How do you feel about portals making a short, unique sound every 45 or 60 seconds instead of initially? Oftentimes in goblin caves, people are unaware where the early portals spawned, lost in the swarm. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, sure.
Or maybe they only make a unique sound if they're in the swarm.
As long as it's not annoying.
Yeah.
What-
Like a constant ringing or something, like you're just
Yeah.
losing your mind because there's like 5
That-
portals around you.
That'd be nice though to like know, hey, I got
Mm-hmm.
options behind me. I don't have to like go deeper.
Hmm.
Be kind of fun.
All right, here's my final one. Give us Tavern Brawl weekend event, butt naked, drunk permanently, bare hands. You spawn in the boss room, no boss. All 1v1s, free for all, punch out.
What does the
That's what I
winner
want
get?
really bad.
Honestly, I would do
Clout.
that. I would actually play that.
Golden nail.
Oh yeah, how do you guys
A silver
You guys feel
armor.
about,
Sterling
like,
armor.
a weekend event? I feel like we should get those. Like it's like some unique, modifier to the dungeon or like players or something.
Rip weekend
that'd be so
workers.
fun.
Yeah.
Or wipe
Uh,
events.
No,
Yeah,
I
I like
agree
that,
though.
yeah.
Yes,
Be
I
cool.
totally agree. I would love to see events and shit. Surely they're gonna do that. Surely.
I just imagine it'll take a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that comes way later. That is not a priority at all.
Imagine like a prop hunt mode.
What do you guys think should be like the 2 or 3 biggest priorities right now?
Content.
Okay, dig deeper in that. Well,
Um,
what kind of content? Maps, more perks and abilities for all the classes.
Sure.
I think a new
Both.
map is going to be number
All of
one.
them.
New maps and new monsters is going to be number one. Because I think we can all agree we're getting real tired of killing skeletons.
I want more viable weapons. That's what I would really like to see.
Yeah. I agree.
Named spellbook.
That would be
Yeah.
sick.
Damn.
I
I'm
think
with
I was
Donnie on this.
hoping in the first patch they added the first like new named weapons in a while. I thought patch 2 they would add in a few more, but sadly not.
Yeah, no new weapons at all. But yo, new map though, I feel like that bring back so many players. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people saw this patch as like a pseudo content patch, which in a way it is. They just changed some of the game mechanics, like the UI, how it behaved and how leaderboards behave, which is content to us. But to like someone who hasn't really played the game and it's just like keeping up with the periodic news, they're like, oh, they just added some flavor text and I guess quests. But new content would be like, yeah, new map, new things to fight. The vast majority of the players, surprisingly, is solo. Is solo players that like to PvE. All the YouTube
Mhm.
polls I've done so far, and not saying like I have like the best judgment on the entire player base, but a lot of people play solo and they like to PvE. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if they're gonna lean towards that more or if they're gonna like be like, hey, yeah,
That'll
yeah,
be
we're
the mobile game.
satisfied.
We'll all switch to
Yeah,
mobile.
mobile
Yeah.
game.
Let the kiddos go play their
I
mobile
mean, it
game.
is nice. I mean, I play a lot of solo. It's nice to just play solo and not have to yap at people about like buffs and shit. It's fun to just it's relaxing to like just kind of hang out and see the occasional person PvP if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that like mode, like having more modes of like differing party sizes would actually bring like a lot of people back too. I don't know if I'm biased because it just sounds fun, but like just getting on with like 4 of the boys for just some crazy shenanigans, like that would be, I think that would
Like
pull a
some
lot of people
griffball
back.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine hitting a 4-man pickpocket lick, dude. 5 seconds go by, entire inventory is empty.
Yep. Honestly, I think number one would be like mouse, but I still really want. I know they confirmed it, but like I cannot wait for some kind of trade post, like auction house thing, flea market, whatever, just anything. Because
Yeah.
trading is like my least favorite part of the game, probably.
I think a lot of people would probably say that too.
Yeah.
Pretty awful.
Oh, give me solo self found, man. That's
It's
what I
n-
want.
Oh yeah,
That's a
that'd be
real
cool.
streamer, Benny. I'm like sitting in trade chat. I'm like, all right, you guys gotta sell me items, and then you just get bombarded. Most people, not everyone can do that. So,
Mm.
AH would make things a lot better.
There's a YouTube poll for you, Ryan. Do you want solo self found mode? Yay or nay?
I'll type that up right now. It's gonna be 90%. Yeah, I bet. Like 80
Yeah,
90%.
I agree. Well, maybe
I
not
don't
that
know if
high.
they
I'm gonna
can
say
anymore.
70%. Why?
I mean, when you
They're
say
gonna
solo,
add-
go ahead.
They're gonna add solo, duo, trios to all maps, right? So that's gonna split 9 queues, and then they're gonna add solo self found probably for each of the maps, right? So I don't really know how they're gonna support
Yeah,
that.
when you
I don't
say solo self-found, do you want a separate queue where only solo self-found players can play with each other?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
I thought it'd be mixed in, honestly.
Solo self found league, and I like to trade and use auction house league. Pick a path.
Yeah.
I would love that.
They can't mix
But
it
not-
in. They can't, because you're gonna go against like
You-
fully
yeah.
geared people
You
buying
couldn't do it.
stuff, and
Yeah,
you're just gonna
you-
get rolled. Right?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, it's true. There's not enough players right now. When there was 100,000 players a year ago, yes, you could definitely do that. I think
Right.
it's something they potentially should consider if the Steam launch goes really well and there's 6 figures worth of players. Then you don't really have to worry about splitting the queue. There's so many fucking people. That doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we're looking at Tarkov, that has like 500K. I mean, there's like 6 or 7 maps. One of them is gated behind an item anyway, so it doesn't even really count.
Yeah.
I mean, if
that's
they're
true.
only splitting 6 ways with 100x the player base, and maybe they should reconsider.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
SSF does sound fun though. Like you see a guy with a named weapon in SSF, like he's a fucking Chad.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be so cool. Solo self found. What do you think, Apollo? Would you play it? Or do you like
Probably
buying?
not.
Do you like buying bis?
I'm not really a solo player.
No. Okay. Sorry. Let's
Not
get
my
rid of the
thing.
solo part. How about just self found? I'm sorry. A lot of people think solo self founds mean you just got to be alone in goblin caves or crypts. Let's just call it self found. There's no trading.
Yeah.
There's no traders. There's merchants, but there's no trade channels, and there's no auction house. Basically, is it? But yeah, you can still go into crypts with your buddies. They can still drop if they
Honestly-
find a purple Zweihander and you love this Zweihander, they can loot it from a chest and drop it at your feet for you. Sure.
Man.
I mean, that's kind of what I do already. I hate the trade chat. I never use it.
Yeah, then you're
don't think
you're
I've-
an SS guy. Okay.
I haven't used it all wipe. Besides buying gold ingots.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I have barely touched trade in the last week because you don't need to. You get so much gear in High Roller.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's kind of dud like now as well. Like they're very like the player base is like bigger than like the end of last wipe, but there's less people in trade. Because I think I like where the loot's at though. Like you get so many good items now, or you know what's good now, I guess, with the stat changes.
Yeah. Well, I think forcing everyone into high roller is very good for the game because now people are like they realize how much better the loot is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that helps a lot.
I've noticed the
fuck you need to
normal
trade
lobbies
for?
are kind of dead. Like the
Yeah,
lobbies are taking a long time to fill right now in normals.
I had a 6 out of 15 normal scripts. I couldn't believe it actually. I was like, holy shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Wild.
You guys see that cheater? There's like you can you can bring in gear somehow to normals. I saw like this video.
Oh,
Oh my.
Yeah, this guy was like,
Yeah.
it was just full bis and normals still
oh
somehow.
my god.
Not cool. That's
Just 1v3
Juggernaut
him.
mode. Yeah, that's Juggernaut mode
Yeah.
from Halo. Yeah,
God.
sounds fun.
Honestly though, that does sound kind of fun. Like if you bring in nothing, like if you kill that guy, it's like holy
Hell
shit.
yeah, that'd be the shit.
Good luck. Imagine some
Yeah,
fighter
yeah.
with like 90 PDR just rolling people.
A ranger
yeah,
with
you get
20
the whole
traps and
lobby.
explosive bottles. Fun. Yeah,
Get the whole lobby to team on them.
that's the Juggernaut mode.
That'd
Exactly.
be nice. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There's your
everyone's got to
bonus
kill the
system.
Juggernaut, and if you get the last hit, you become the Juggernaut, bitch. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. You guys remember that meme, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I did.
Kids these days, man. Chat, you guys know that, right? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Do you guys remember that meme? Chat, help me out here. Am I that old?
There's no,
heard
that's,
of
that's
that.
like
That's from
half
the
a
X-Men movie.
sentence.
Thank you. Okay, I'm a boomer, sure,
you
but
don't
okay.
remember?
They remember. Okay.
That's like
Wait,
early
where's it
memes.
from?
Thank you.
It's from
God,
the
I'm
X-Men.
old.
Remember the third one when Juggernaut's in it and he's like running through walls and he's like this angry British man or Scottish or
Nope.
I don't know, Irish or whatever.
Oh wait, did you say X-Men?
Yeah, X-Men. Yeah.
Oh no, I've never seen. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, okay.
I'm too zoomer.
Damn it.
Have you seen Interview with a Vampire though?
Yeah.
Apollo, have
I
you
still
seen
gotta watch
it?
that. I still gotta watch it.
Apollo, have you seen that movie, Interview with the Vampire?
I've never even heard of it.
Fuck. Have you heard of Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Who?
Do you want to see them be vampires and kill people?
Not really a vampire
And
guy.
be
Me neither.
very suggestively homoerotic to get like they don't do anything, but you're
Okay,
like
maybe now I'm interested.
biting your nails.
That is hilarious. It's a good movie. Just saying, everyone should watch it once. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, one more question, and we're done. Let's make it good, boys. Let's make it good. Jay, guess what I'm getting for dinner tonight?
Sushi.
Korean. Just thought you
Must
should
be
know.
nice.
Yeah, just thought you should know. It's gonna be real good. Can we get more booba in game? I mean, I'm good with that.
We've discussed this. We've put some ideas out there. Foot cleavage is the #1 request, but boobs can come after that. We want cankles. I want just some thick cankles in the game.
What about people that don't like boobs? What about people that like dongers or ass? I mean, or
Oh,
dongers
that
and
too,
ass?
dude. Big Minotaur boss, just
Big
swinging it
old
around.
donger. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Whoa, that's like his weapon, bro. That could be a cost item, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
You need the backpack for
Well,
this.
the troll
is if
club
you
does look
were-
like a weird fucking gnarly penis, doesn't it? In a way,
If you were in
slightly.
the labyrinth map, you're in the labyrinth map, and you know that just that big Minotaur dick, you just hear it yelling at you in the distance. You're scared, dude. I'm scared if that thing's coming at me. We're all running.
You're just like, what's that dragging sound? Charging at you.
That is hilarious. Terrence and STF are Xing out the stream as we speak.
Yeah.
They're like, how do they know our content plan?
Like, you don't know my developer. Right now, they're like, oh shit, write that down. Get that in the game ASAP. And the
Yeah.
foot cleavage. Definitely that as well.
Foot
Definitely.
cleavage?
Yeah.
Say
I've been
foot
watching
cleavage?
too many Repoze streams lately, dude.
Whoa.
Okay.
Like between the big toe and the toe that's next to the big toe, a little bit of foot cleavage.
Oh, that's not
I have a
hot to me.
question.
You guys can have it.
Connoisseur.
How did
Yeah,
Ryan come up with his what's that avatar, bro? What's up with that?
It's his own personal Gumby.
Yeah, it's hand drawn, handcrafted, brewed in
nice.
Microsoft Paint.
I got 2 words for you. Foot cleavage. That's how he looks like a little toe man. That's what he
Yeah,
is.
you need a second
Okay.
little toe next to you. Just,
Oh,
just,
it's
just
wait
to
till
the
you see
right.
the other 4. They look a lot better.
Oh damn.
That's funny. Can you put like a little orange donkey thing next to you? Pokey, Gumby and Pokey.
Why?
Gumby, you didn't watch Gumby as a kid? God, man, I'm such.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm not with you on that one.
So let's get
Okay,
mad at us
boomer. Okay, boomer. You got Chad. Help me out. Gumby and Pokey. Come on.
They're not helping
I have
you,
no
bro.
idea
They're
what that
about
is.
4 years old as well.
Okay, boomer. All right.
How many
Yeah.
15-year-olds you think are watching us right now talk about Minotaur dicks?
Maybe
You
not.
ever think about that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'd rather not.
Shaping young minds as we speak.
I'm sorry, Zoomers. I love you guys.
Stay in school, guys.
Even when Jay's chats me into us, I still love them. It's okay, Zoomers. You guys are great. Did we get the final question? Where's the final fucking question at? Where's it at?
Nope.
Jay, what you
Someone
got?
get a good question going. Holy.
Brian, Apollo, fish it out. What you guys got?
My chat's talking about Gumby now. We got them all riled up.
That is hilarious. I see questions, but they're not good for the final question. See, I don't understand this one. I don't know if this counts, but Ryan SM7. No BR, full dungeon run where you go through clearing rooms as they increase in difficulty, then boss at the end, tied in with quests. So you're asking for a PvE mode. I say no.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Nah.
No thanks.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
this PV Care Bear out of our chat, dude. Get him out of here.
What about weapons with elemental damage? Like artifact weapons, but weaker. Like ice and fire and poison.
Yeah, I saw that question, and it's fine, I guess. I don't know.
Just make all the weapons
Or maybe-
crystal swords, kinda.
It just sounds
Yeah,
like
or
more
maybe just,
magic
like,
damage to me, which is not good.
Implement like more unique, like elemental damage and weaknesses and stuff. So it's not just like there's magical and then non-magical.
I guess you could have like effects like frost weapons with slow attack speed, fire weapons would reduce armor, and shit
Sure.
like that.
If there's gonna be more magic shit though, like we need more magic resist, because you cannot
Yeah.
get a lot of magic resist in the game right now. It's not good. I think.
It could be interesting. I don't hate the idea or anything.
Yeah, we like that idea as a folder. We talked about it before. I am a fighter main. That's true. Yep. Currently, but I used to be a barb. Let's see here. I really want
That
to
one's
see
kind of good.
what.
Piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage. You think they could add stuff like that?
I mean, they kind of
Ooh.
already have. I mean, bludgeoning weapons like a mace does.
I guess they do have
Armor
armor
pen.
pen. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, just piercing and slashing. Maybe. No, I mean, like, what would you do with slashing and piercing if you don't have armor on? Is there a bleed effect if you get slashed? Like, that would be kind of whack.
Mm.
Maybe like more headshot damage for piercing.
God, please no more headshot damage.
Longbows just insta buff.
Yeah, because arrows would be pierce, right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if some weapons had like a special effect, like not like a named weapon, but like people always say that the Chris dagger should like bleed if you hit them with the twist or whatever. But you know, I don't know, something like that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that idea in that there needs to be more unique weapons like the longsword, where it has some unique property to it, like parry riposte. I think at the
Yeah.
Chris dagger, if you were able to land the final twist, sure, do like a mini rupture. That's actually cool. I would like to see more shit like that.
Or add the ability to throw the spear.
Yes,
Oh,
that would be sick.
that would be crazy. What the?
That would be cool.
But then you throw your unique spear and someone grabs it and they're gone.
Yes.
Oh, later.
Exactly.
It's a risk you
That's
take,
the
dude.
risk. But if you hit him with it, does it one-shot him? If you hit him in the head?
No, it has a pushback and it knocks him into the wall or something.
It pushes them
stun.
back away from the
Ooh.
weapon that you just threw. Yeah, so you can go recover it.
Mm.
Interesting.
You guys are fucking nerds.
Okay.
What? Holy alpha.
I'm just tired.
Well, we just hit 2 hours, so we'll call it. I'm hungry. I'm sure other people are hungry and have shit to do.
Yep.
This was a damn good podcast episode. Ryan, Apollo, Repoze, gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks
It was
for
fun.
having
Thanks
us.
for having me.
It was awesome.
Appreciate you guys. Let's see here. So, I actually have no idea who our guest is going to be next week. I thought it was going to be Jonah Vale, but I haven't heard from him.
Obama.
Sure, why not? What
Barack Obama
what class
and
is,
Michelle.
What class does
Could you
Barack
get us in
play?
touch with Pokemon Repose or what?
I'm working on it.
Okay. I'll buy the cookies right now if you hop on.
But that'll be December
There you go.
5th, the next episode, episode 42. We'll try to get Jonah on. I'll reach back out to him. But beyond that, have a lovely rest of your week, folks. Oh, I suppose we should probably do what we always do. Apollo, where can people find you on the internet?
Find me on Twitch at VApolloDD and on YouTube it's at Real Apollo.
Beautiful. Ryan?
YouTube, Ryan6DaysAWeek, Twitch, Ryan6DaysAWeek, Reddit, Dark and Darker, Rule 34, Chief Mod and Founder.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
still the
Hell
banner?
yeah.
Okay.
Walk-
Also the
in.
banner, Ryan, or what?
Toe
Did you
foot
see that?
cleavage, baby.
Yeah, those stonks are going up.
Repose,
Hell
you've been
yeah.
canceled, so you probably will have a Bannerino Twitch channel soon for teaming, so we won't even ask
Yeah.
you. Donnie, where can people find you on the internet?
YouTube and Twitch to Donnie. I stream sometimes, so check me out.
Okay. Repose, where can people find you on the internet?
You can just find my Reddit account. It's Repoze1. That's all you need to know.
Jesus.
Okay, Repose with the Z on YouTube and Twitch.
There
And
you go.
Twitter, Repose_. Follow my Twitter.
Follow
you.
his Twitter, chat. How cool is it whenever you got partnered, you were able to get your name changed and drop the one? They did that quick, man.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was
And they
it
did
was
the
within,
redirect.
Yep, like 30 minutes.
That was
it was,
dope,
like,
man.
gone.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that in a long time. You got lucky on that. Someone was right there looking at their inbox when that request came in. Jay Griffia, where can people find you? And where can people buy your nudes?
Jay Griffey on Twitch and YouTube and Twitter. Also follow my Twitter when you follow Repose. Thanks.
Don't follow him. Follow me.
No, follow me.
Who tweets more feet, you or Repose?
Repose.
Jay. All right.
Repose,
Definitely Jay.
I'm barefoot right now. Do you want me to lift my foot up?
What is this slander?
I'm
about to just leave.
I could do it. Here's my knee. Is that a knee?
Jeez,
Is that a knee?
please
That's a
stop.
knee. That's just a knee.
This meme is so prevalent that I feel like if I ever like go to like an IRL convention, there's gonna be like I don't know, like what people are just expecting weird shit now. I don't know what's going on.
You're just gonna have a
did
cult
this
of
start?
fellow feet enjoyers.
All right, that
Mhm.
sounds. Wait, that could be kind of.
You know the foam
Alright.
hand you get at the baseball game? Whenever you do your first
Yep.
fan meetup, it's going to be the foam foot. Everyone's going to want
There
to
you go.
high foot you.
Oh god.
How did the Repoze meme start?
I actually don't know.
I don't know
Yeah.
either.
I was probably just some weird shit. I was just staring at his toes in game, and I was probably like, "Yo,
What?
nice feet, bro."
What?
I don't know.
And now it's with you forever.
Yep.
Well, it's been
Actually,
a
I'm pretty sure
podcast.
Jay started it. He actually projects his like.
Jay
things on to me.
started it.
Yes, it's actually a big
Okay.
conspiracy. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, this is just a lie.
That's great.
Yeah.
What a bromance. Jay likes feet too, I've heard. I guess as for me, I'm at Soma on everything except for YouTube. I'm at _Soma. That's where you can watch this podcast, And I also have D&D 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons content as well. I just started a new campaign with some buddies. And I mean, it's like 4+ hour sessions. It's hardcore nerdy shit using, D&D Beyond and Foundry and like digital tabletop shit. If you're into it, check it out. I don't blame you for not watching that shit though. It's pretty nerdy. It's pretty hardcore. But beyond that, thank you so much for watching as always. Chat, we troll you a little bit, but you guys are great. Thank you always for watching and hanging out with us. It means a lot. Boys, thank you again for joining us. Awesome podcast. We'll have you guys on again. Donnie J, have a great night. Chat, see you next time.
Goodbye.
GG.
Goodbye. Peace.